everybody. How's it going? Thank you so much, as always, for swinging on through, whether you're watching now, later, whenever. Hopefully not never. But thanks again for stopping by. We're going to be doing an astrology prediction for the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets, game number 4. Starting at about 8:30, or wait, no, 7:30 Central Time at the Target Center, Minneapolis. So tip-off will probably be about like 7:40-ish, something like that. Before I do the prediction for tonight's game, I'm just going to do a little recap of game 3, which was 2 nights ago. Was that? Yeah, when was that? The 23rd. That was Thursday. Okay, nerd notes for the win. And also, we have a very big astrological shift that is happening in about like an hour at about 8 p.m. Central Time. Uranus will officially move into Gemini, and this is the first time. Well, so Uranus will be moving into Gemini, and then it will be officially leaving Taurus, and it will not return to the sign of Taurus for another 84 years. So we're going into kind of like a new energy with the planet Uranus. Uranus has to do with surprises, curiosity, kind of disruption, things that are unexpected. Gemini is communication, the mind, writing. So there's a lot of like astrologers out there and people that have just been like talking about this, the advancement with like technology and AI, and the old systems that we kind of know kind of crumbling down a little bit. And Uranus has been in the sign of Taurus, and Taurus is a very stable sign. It wants things to kind of stay the same and to be comfortable. So Uranus has been in Taurus for the past 7 years, since like, I think it's 7 or 8 years. I can't remember. I think it's 7. Where's my calculator? Math is hard. Anyway, so, but it'll be, kind of a new thing for the majority of us here, less those that are, a little bit older. I think it's 7 years. Yeah, so Uranus stays in the zodiac sign for 7 years. So if, for the last like 7 years, finances have maybe felt a little unstable for you, like food sources, your income, again, money, housing, things like that, banking. If that's felt a little like unstable just for yourself and for the collective, it's probably that Uranus energy. And it's, it's different for everybody where they've been feeling for the past 7 years, the Uranus in Taurus effect, depending on your own personal birth chart. So anyway, moving into Gemini, Uranus will be in about an hour officially. And yeah, it'll be there for the next 7 years. So we'll have to see what's to come. And the last time Uranus was in Gemini, I know it was like the time of the atomic bomb. And there were some, I think it was like the first computer or something like that. I read these things and then I'm like, I'm going to remember that. And then I don't. So yeah, advancements in technology, AI, and our ways of communicating. I think that is definitely gonna be a little bit of a shift here. But Uranus too, it's an outer planet, so those move slower. So it's not like as of tonight things are gonna happen like overnight, but things have been kind of like building that way, especially with like, our technology and AI and things like that. We've been kind of like feeling, something kind of brewing and coming. So, and with like the old systems that we knew, and like social media too, that could really kind of like take a turn. And I think Uranus will fare better in Gemini, just because Gemini is a very curious sign, and Gemini is a mutable sign. So it kind of goes with the flow a little easier. So that kind of matches the Uranus energy, where Uranus just was for the past 7 years. Taurus, again, is a fixed sign. So it likes to just kind of stay where it's comfortable, where it likes. And Uranus, doesn't really, mesh well. That type of energy. But anyway, yeah. So we're going, and then for those of you that are on YouTube and Twitch, thanks again for stopping through. And the last few, live streams that I've been doing, I have been going live on my TikTok channel. So I'm gonna go live over here. It is on my phone. I don't know if you guys can see it. Woo! Over here. And then we'll get into the recap too. But I definitely wanted to talk about the Uranus going into what is it called? Gemini. Okay. All right. So going live over here. I can now receive guest requests. And again, people, for those of you that are watching over here on YouTube and Twitch, you know this by now. But I am still trying to learn this app. Live streaming on TikTok, so it's like a whole new thing. But that could be part of my Uranus and Gemini journey, okay? Just for me personally. And as far as like the NFL draft goes too, I don't even know who the Vikings have been taking. Like, I have no idea. I saw Vocal Vike, I saw Rap. I think he's live right now. And he has kind of been just keeping me up to date because I get his notifications on his videos. And but I can't remember. I think, is there some Texas player that the Vikings just drafted or something like that? Vikings draft picks 2026. So we'll just peek into that really quick. And I had a busy day up until now, which is totally fine, totally good. And then I took a nap this afternoon, and I'm like, I don't know if that nap helped or made me like more tired. I'm not sure. All right, so for the Vikings, we'll just go over that really quickly. Round one, like we went over the other day, Caleb Banks from Florida, defensive lineman. And here's the thing. I thought the Vikings were projected to get a safety. And then the Chicago Bears, I think, ended up getting the safety that the Vikings were kind of eyeing. And round two, they got a linebacker. Okay, round three, defensive lineman. Round three, a tackle. Round three, Jacoby Thomas. I think that's the one that Rap maybe did a video about. Round five, fullback. Round five, cornerback. Round six, running back. Okay. Round seven, center. All right. I'm not a draft expert by any means. I rarely pay attention to college sports. So, alrighty. I'm gonna drag this window. Well, actually, I'm gonna keep it over here. I'm gonna keep it over here. I'm gonna get my Hulu stream up tonight because the game is gonna be on it's on ABC. I think it's on ABC and it's on ESPN. So we got a little bit of time here before tip off. And here's the thing too, is for tonight for the Timberwolves and the Nuggets, there's depending on the start of the game, the planetary rulers for each team are going to change. And it's kind of interesting too that Uranus is officially going to move into Gemini like during this game. And the moon is also going to switch signs too. Hey everybody on TikTok, thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. All right. And now just a quick recap for game. Seriously, math is hard. Game 3. All right, that was Thursday. So I had the Timberwolves winning that game, and I had the Wolves winning by 1 to 9 points. Again, I don't normally like to do like that wide of like a point spread. I like to kind of narrow it down a little bit. But I had the Wolves winning by 1 to 9. The final was Timberwolves 113, Denver 93. Is that right? Yes. Yeah, that's right. They won by 17, I think. No, that's not right. You guys, what the hell? This better not be. Oh, it was 96. I'm like, that math is not mathing. All right, they won by 17 points. Denver 96, Minnesota 113. And what was really interesting too, for that game was the Timberwolves were. Hi, William. How you doing? Thanks for stopping through. Good to see you. Good to see you. How's your hockey team doing? What's going on there? Give me an update. What's happening? And so I had the Timberwolves winning by 1 to 9. Again, that's kind of like wide margin. Timberwolves ended up winning by 17. Math is hard, but I can get there. And the interesting thing too for the Timberwolves is that they were ruled by Venus last game. Venus was in Taurus. Venus has now moved into Gemini, but Venus rules Taurus. So the Timberwolves were ruled by one of the benefic planets. Venus was at 29 degrees, the ruler for the Timberwolves in game 3. And then Venus was in the Timberwolves' first house of themselves as a team. So, and then in addition, Venus was right next to or conjunct Uranus at 29 degrees of Taurus. and both of those planets were in the Timberwolves' first house of themselves as a team. So I was kind of saying that, like, for game 3, that the Timberwolves really had this like opportunity to cement themselves, or it was like they were being ready to be the NBA darlings. It was like right there to be given to them on a silver platter, to really like show themselves as one of the best teams in the NBA. And it was, and Uranus is kind of surprising and shocking. And with Uranus right next to Venus, their ruler, right in their first house, I think we kind of saw that in game 3 for the Timberwolves, because like from start to finish, they just completely dominated. I mean, it was like Denver did not even stand a chance like the whole entire game. So, yeah. I mean, I thought that was something cool that happened, just astrologically. And Denver too, they were just really struggling. They were, let's see. Did I not write down who Denver was ruled by? I think Denver was ruled by Mars and Pluto. Oh, and the thing for Denver too that really stuck out for me, like watching everything play out in game number 3, was that Denver was dealing with Mars and Saturn, the malefic planets, the meanie planets. They were dealing with Mars and Saturn in their 5th house of how they played their game. So I think that was very reflective in game 3. Like Denver just could not get anything going. They got it kind of relatively close near the end, but you know, they just were nothing was hitting. Like offensively, Aaron Gordon was on the bench. Joker wasn't necessarily playing his best capacity. Jamal Murray really wasn't either. So it was like that was really reflective, I feel like, in game 3 for both teams. So, alrighty. Now, moving on to tonight's game. Ooh, tonight is game 4. If they lose, they're done. Fingers crossed. All right. Fingers crossed. I feel like I said this the last time too. Are the Wild playing tonight as well? Or did they play like last night? I try to keep up with what's going on there, because I do like watching hockey, but I never really get to catch much of it. You know who's a huge fan of hockey is my mom. That's like her number one sport. Oh, okay. So currently the Wild are playing. They're in the 3rd period. A minute to go. It looks like, you never know, it might go into extra periods over there, overtime. It's currently tied 2-2 for the Dallas Stars and the Minnesota Wild. Dallas leads 2-1 there. So, and William, you can probably tell me this. Do they do a best of 5? Or do they must do a best of 5, right? Okay. Because, like, obviously, NBA, they do best of 7. Alrighty. Okay. We got that. We got the recap going. So, now let's get into tonight's game. All right. Let me grab the chart. I'm going to share my screen. And yeah, the Twitch. That's my background, or Twitch. That's my background on TikTok is the astrology chart, but it's really like hard to see. I always put the game chart behind me, but it's like, you know, I should probably like move out of the way so we could see. Cleo, thanks for liking. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. Stones Girl, I like that name. That's cool. All right. Okay, let me share my screen. Thanks for liking the live, you guys. Appreciate that. Thank you. Alrighty. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. Maybe I'll get like a second wind or something. I do want to stay live the entire game, but it's going to be past my bedtime. Okay. Pretty much by tip off. I mean, maybe not really, but sometimes I am in bed at like 8 o'clock. So I'm going to try to stay on as long as possible. I'm going to try to stay on until at least halftime. So we'll see. Fingers crossed if we can get there. Okay. And maybe too, I'll get like a second wind because the moon is currently void right now, you guys. Well, in the traditional sense, the moon, which rules like our emotions and our feelings, the moon is at 29 degrees of Leo right now. And technically the moon is squaring Uranus. So there's like some tension going on. And during this game in the next like hour or so, it's really interesting because Uranus is going to move into Gemini in the next hour or so, and Uranus is going to stay there for the next 7 years. And then the moon is also going to be shifting, and the moon is going to be moving into Virgo. in like an hour or so. But the moon moves a lot quicker. The moon is only in a sign for like 2.5 days. So, and again, Uranus is the outer planet, so Uranus moves a lot slower. So, Uranus will be in Gemini for the next 7 years. Anyway, okay, before we get into that. No, it's the best of 7. Oh, okay. If it was the best of side, oh yeah, dude, math is hard, I'm telling you. I'm like feeling the void moon, and when the moon is void, you guys, like your emotions, kind of how we're feeling, just kind of like the vibe of everything. It can feel, because the moon is technically like when she's void, she's kind of just like wandering aimlessly. So I feel like a little bit of that energy right now. And maybe why I'm feeling a little bit more tired, even though I did take a nap, but I don't know if that helped me or not. So thanks for liking the live, you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thanks. That helps the little TikTok algorithm. I'm still learning again, learning the app, but I'm learning. And again, learning the TikTok live, it could be part of my Uranus and Gemini journey for myself. All right, cool. All right, best of 7. Very good. More games, the better. I'm going to take a sip of water. Cheers. All right. And this morning, I went to Fleet Farm, which was fun because I could really go crazy in there. I went to the garden center at Fleet Farm and I got some stuff. I really want to go back though and get more. And it's hard just to not buy everything in there. But their garden center isn't completely full yet, so I'll have to go back. And I did bring my dog in there too. So we went on a little journey. And I got some grass seed because I needed it. And I haven't put it out in the yard yet, but I should do that because it's going to rain. And also in the parking lot, they had a llama and they had goats. I think they were doing some little special thing over there. I didn't partake in it, but I saw some people over there like petting the llama. It looked like they had one llama, and I don't know if they were baby goats or pygmy goats, but they were smaller. So, oh my God, me too, right? I barely passed math in high school myself, right? You know what's really funny too? Like I'll have dreams sometimes about high school, and the class that I'm always worried about passing in the dream to graduate is math. Like, oh my God, I'm not going to pass math. I'm not going to be able to graduate high school. Like I've had that same dream a couple of times. So yeah, it's like, why, you know? And I don't mind doing math. Like when I know what I'm doing, like when I know, like, you know, algebra, if I can figure that out, that's kind of fun. Like if I know what I'm doing. But two, another thing, like I recently was doing long division on paper because I'm like, I've been reliant on a calculator for so long, and like I need to see if I can actually remember how to do division. I know how to do multiplication, you know, that's easier, but like long division, you guys, I was struggling a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I had to do it a couple of times before I got the answer right. And I did check with the calculator, but I'm like, shit, I should like probably practice doing this a little bit more, you know, and not have to rely on a calculator so much. Cause I'm like, I don't want to completely forget how to do long division just in case, you know. And I was never good at fractions either. Like, and here's a funny thing too. I work in finance. So go figure. Go figure. Oh my God. No, no, I don't even want to think about it. I couldn't take a test now if I tried. William says, no. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. Multiplication would be fine. And you know, division is just the opposite of that, but still. And I used to really like to do like multiplication, like flashcards and stuff like that. I used to like to do that. But yeah, I'm like, I felt stupid that I could not remember how to do long division. I was doing like decimals. I was doing like 3.2, you know, dividing that by a bigger number or whatever it was. It's in my other notebook, but like, I think I should probably kind of continue to practice that. And I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure kids are kind of learning how to do it differently. I think. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good thing we don't have to take a test right now. Okay. There's no test involved. And you know what's also really funny is that there's math involved in astrology. So go figure. like numerology and math. So, okay. It's about 7:15. So let's get into the chart for tonight. I'm going to take my notes here so I don't forget. Let me grab my pen. I can grab it. It's stuck in my notebook. But yeah, Fleet Farm was fun. I'm going to have to go back. I met one of my aunts over there. She's got a pretty good green thumb, so. And the stuff that I bought is in the other room. And I do want to buy a couple of like raised garden beds. So we'll see about that. I can plant it right in the grass, but my dog likes to dig. And I planted some just like random wildflower seeds last year. Thanks for liking. Thank you. On TikTok. Appreciate that. And the flowers ended up coming up. But then my dog was like eating them. Like, we're not doing that right now. Okay? Let's not. So maybe this year will be better too. So, and I think was I telling you guys about they're kind of cute, the little cute mice that were living alongside that edge of the house. And then, so I saw a couple of them scurrying around and I'm like, well, I better be closing the screen door because I don't need to be letting those little mice in. And they're just little baby ones with their little hands. They're kind of cute. I mean, I don't want them inside. They can stay outside. But then I saw a couple gardener snakes hanging out where I was seeing the mice. So I don't know if nature was taking its course there. So I'm not exactly sure. Is it raining there? It's also raining here too. And my aunt and her significant other, I met him too I met both of them at Fleet Farm, because they're getting ready to do their flowers and vegetables and stuff too. But yeah, he was helping me they were both helping me pick out grass seed, but he was helping me pick that out. And he did say that it was supposed to rain tomorrow here. It's not sunny here. It is kind of like sprinkling too. I let my dog out a little while ago, and it was kind of sprinkling. So I should have went and did that, because if it's supposed to rain tomorrow, that would be perfect for the grass seed. I might have to go scamper outside and just sprinkle some. There's just a couple little patches, and then like along the fence line where there needs to be some grass. But anyway, yeah, I don't mind the rain, but you know, it's kind of a little bit dreary and a little bit gloomy, but you know, so yeah. Yeah, it's cloudy here. I can't tell. I think it might be sprinkling. So, all right. Okay, where to begin here? Let's start with the moon. She's the co-ruler, every single chart, you guys. So another thing I was blathering about earlier is that the planet, so tip-off is technically 7:30 Central Time, and I use the air quotes because the NBA never really starts right on time, right? What Google says. So tip-off is probably going to be 7:40-ish, something like that. So as of 7:36 tonight, the planetary rulers for each team would change. So I just moved the chart to about 7:40 because I'm assuming that the game's probably going to start after 7:36. So I'm just kind of taking a little leap there. All right. But yeah, that would have the game starting in 11 minutes. And I just don't know if that's going to be the case. All right. We got the fellows talking on the panel here. So up next, Denver at Minnesota. Okay. And then game 5 is going to be Monday. Game 5 is a late one, you guys. That's going to be at like 8:30 Central Time. So I don't know if I'm going to go live for that one, but I am going to do a prediction for it. So it'll either be I'll be on earlier and do the prediction for game 5, or I'll do a little video and I'll post it on all the channels. So now we got Charles Barkley yakking away. What are they talking about here?
20, something like that. Because when you put up there today, you put those stats up there, you know, we know Twitch Camera's going to get me numbers. We know Bang going to get me numbers. But when you getting Suggs, Wagner.
Okay, they're talking about something else. All right, we got time. So let's get into the chart here. Back to the chart. So the moon is at 29 degrees of Leo at the start of the game, you guys. And like I was saying earlier, she's the co-ruler of every single chart. And she's going to, at about, I don't know, 8 o'clock or so, move into the sign of Virgo. So at the start of this game, the moon, co-ruler of every single game chart, she's going to be wandering around, okay? So she's not making any communication with any other planets. She is squaring Uranus, that thick red line here. And Uranus is, again, surprising. It's unstable energy. The moon is our emotions. So the moon is in the Timberwolves' fourth house of their home, the target center. So we could see the fans maybe being a little, I mean, they're obviously going to be amped up because the Wolves are up in this series 2-1, but there could be a little bit of like, maybe like nervous energy because the Timberwolves have an opportunity to go up, obviously 3-1, and Monday night potentially take the series. So there could be a little more like excited, like pressure on the Timberwolves today. And then on the flip side, the moon is in the Denver Nuggets 10th house, how they show up on a public level, their reputation for tonight. So, I mean, on the flip side for Denver, this is kind of, you make or break here. Like, you either tie it up or, you go down 3-1 with the chance of your season being over when you go back to your home arena in Denver on Monday. So, kind of this, different but excited energy for both sides. And the next line of communication that the moon is going to make during this game, when she moves into the sign of Virgo, she'll be squaring Venus. All right. And a square, that's tension. That's not easy communication. Venus is beauty, what we love. Venus is at 2 degrees of Gemini. So Venus just moved out of Taurus and is now in Gemini, the communicator. Gemini is the twins. There's duality there. It has to do, again, how you communicate, your thinking, writing, and things like that. So there could be, for the Timberwolves, because they're going to be ruled by Venus again tonight. And with Venus, the Timberwolves being squared by the moon, there could be some sort of, emotions taking over in how they communicate. Maybe not being on the best line of communication, sort of thing, with themselves as a team. And maybe, too, Denver could kind of, surprise them in a way. And it's not going to maybe necessarily be like it was in game 3 where the Timberwolves were so dominant. Something like that, potential to look out for. And then also during this game, Uranus is going to officially move into Gemini, and it's going to be right next to Venus. So again, that unstable energy, something disruptive and surprising. And the moon is also going to be squaring Uranus too. So the moon ruling the people, ruling our emotions, being in the Timberwolves' fourth house, the fans could, maybe get unruly or be a little surprised tonight. Or Denver comes out and completely kind of like shocks the Timberwolves and has a completely different game than game 3. That is a potential. I could see it potentially play out that way. And for the Timberwolves, we'll keep going with them. Again, they're going to be ruled by Venus. And the Timberwolves also have the sun in their first house of themselves as a team. And the sun is at 5 degrees of Taurus. Shout out to all the Tauruses out there. Happy birthday. Okay. And the moon will be actually in good communication with the sun. So the sun is the vitality, our life force energy. The sun rules the Timberwolves arena. The sun is in the Timberwolves' first house of themselves as a team. So even though there might be some kind of like excited, amplified, maybe like nervous energy when it comes to the fans, when the moon eventually moves into Virgo during this game, and that's going to be around, let's move the chart forward. It's probably going to be around like 8:30, if the chart will move. It's trying to verify that I'm not a bot. Okay, I'm not a bot. Verification successful. Yeah, so at about 8:40, between 8:15, 8:30-ish, the moon will have moved into Virgo, and the moon will be in good communication with the sun. So maybe it might take a little bit of time too for like the fans to get into this game. Again, they could start being, start the game, and even the Timberwolves too, having this kind of maybe like nervous energy. Like there's a lot here. Like it's exciting, it's electrifying, it's amplified, but at the same time, it's kind of like what's gonna happen. Like we're not sure. We're excited about it, but we're not sure what's gonna happen. I could kind of see that being the vibe tonight at the Target Center. And for the Timberwolves, how they play their game tonight is going to be ruled by Mercury. So Venus, the ruler of the Timberwolves, is in a sign ruled by Mercury, and how they play their game is ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is the communication planet. Mercury for the Timberwolves is going to be in their 12th house of what's hidden away from them. So to me, I feel like it might, I don't know, it might take the Timberwolves a little bit to kind of like get going, or like get their communication with like the coach, the team, the fans, to kind of get that all like jiving in a little bit of a sense. Again, there might be kind of this like nervous, electric, exciting energy to start the game, which is cool, which is fun, but a little bit unstable. So it might take, kind of the Timberwolves a little bit of time to maybe get in the groove tonight. And I don't like for the Timberwolves, it's only me who's really talking to you, user. So I'm live here on TikTok, but I'm also live on my YouTube and on my Twitch channel. So I'm live on TikTok over here on my phone, but then I'm also talking to people that are on my other channels too. So, but I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, you're welcome to stop by anytime. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that. The like 13th sign or whatever. Appa, I don't even know how to say that. Appa Haikus. I don't follow that. I do like the traditional like 12 signs. I know that's like the 13th sign. I don't know much about that myself personally. Again, I don't even know how to pronounce it properly. Do you know anything about it? Hey Angel, how are you doing? Yeah, cheers from Oregon. Go Wolves. Yeah, we're just diving into the chart here, Angel. We all got our wings now that you joined. All right. Yeah, thank you. Hope all is well in Oregon. Yeah, cheers. Cheers to you. Thanks again for stopping by. And obviously the majority of you guys know this, that I am a Timberwolves fan, but when I do the astrology, I gotta just stay neutral. Okay. So it's a doctor who holds a snake staff thingy. Oh, is that the I don't want to say character. Is that the symbol of that? Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I know it's like the 13th sign or whatever, but okay. Interesting too that it's a snake staff. Yeah. Okay. He is the inspiration behind I was just going to say that. That's so funny you said that. He is the inspiration behind the medical snake logo. Yeah. All right. Peace out. Yeah. Anytime. Come on through again. All right. Now back to the Timberwolves too. They have all of this energy in their 12th house. They have Mars, Mercury, Chiron. Saturn is almost in the Timberwolves' 12th house. So it's like all of these planets are hidden away from them, including the ruler of how they play their game. And also including the two malefic planets, Mars and Saturn, in their 12th house of what's hidden. Saturn does well in the 12th house. So for the Timberwolves, if they can hold it together, I mean, all 4 quarters and not let the Denver Nuggets get to them, this has kind of been like the theme of the series. That's going to really kind of ring true tonight with the Timberwolves having all of these planets in their 12th house. And again, the 12th house is hidden enemies. It's behind the scenes. It's what you can't see. So the Timberwolves game is hidden away from them. They can't see that clearly. And Mars, the ruler, one of the rulers for the Denver Nuggets, is also in their 12th house of what's hidden away from them. So it's almost like Denver's going to maybe have this like sneak attack and sneak, game, and just kind of catch them sleeping a little bit. I do think it's going to be a little bit of a different theme from game 3, where again, the Timberwolves were so dominant in game 3, where looking at the chart, and everything like that. I just don't really seeing it play out that way. And then just kind of like knowing how Denver operates a little bit, like as a team, it would be surprising if we saw, you know, kind of game 3 energy in game 4. It is a little different. And for Denver, too, they're going to be ruled by Mars and Pluto. And Mars, again, does really well when it comes to sports. Mars is in Aries. Mars rules the sign of Aries. So I like that for Denver. And for Denver, Mars, their ruler, their main ruler, is in its domicile. It's in the sign that it rules, which is already really good. Mars, again, does well when it comes to games and sports. And also for Denver, Mars is going to be in their 6th house. The 6th house is a challenging house. It's health, it's daily routines and things like that. But here's another feather in Denver's cap is that Mars likes to be in the 6th house. And unlike game 3, Denver was dealing with Saturn and Mars, both malefic planets, the meanie planets. Those two planets were both in their fifth house of how they played their game. So again, we kind of saw that play out. Like Denver could not get anything going. Saturn will bring delays and blockages and slow things down. Okay. And that was definitely the theme for Denver in game 3. But for tonight, Denver's not dealing with the malefic planets in their 5th house anymore. They've moved. So I feel like it is going to be kind of a different song and dance tonight. And for the Timberwolves too, in game 3, they were ruled by Venus, a domiciled Venus, Venus in Taurus. And Venus was in the Timberwolves' 1st house of themselves as a team. And Venus is a good planet. It's a benefic planet. It usually brings positivity. So now for tonight, that's not the case. Venus still rules the Timberwolves, but Venus has moved into Gemini now. Venus doesn't rule the sign of Gemini. So she's still positive and good, but she kind of loses a little bit of her power because she's no longer in the zodiac sign that she rules. And also the moon, the people, our emotions, is going to be squaring. It's going to have some tension with Venus. So I really think it's going to be a big test for the Timberwolves tonight to keep their cool, to keep the communication flowing, and to not let, to not maybe like mouth off in a sense, or to really just kind of stay vibed and to stay checked in and clicked in. It might be a little bit of a different story than game 3. That could be a little challenging for them. That being the Timberwolves. And they do, again, the Timberwolves do have the sun in their 1st house, and the sun is eventually going to receive good energy from the moon. And the sun is the ruler of the Timberwolves arena of Target Center. So no surprise, it's just reflective in the chart. Like the fans, they're going to have, I just feel like there's going to be like this nervous energy from the fans, right? Like this excitement, but this like nervous energy. So I think the fans will definitely help them too, but the Timberwolves also have to do their part of staying engaged, of not letting the Nuggets get to them. Because now let's go to the Nuggets a little bit here and talk about them. So again, they're going to be ruled by Mars, and then secondary ruler is Pluto. I already kind of went over what I like for Denver. They're ruled by Mars. Mars is in Aries. Mars does well in sports. Mars is in the sign that it rules. Mars is fast energy, okay? Mars is very ambitious. It's high intensity, okay? And also Mars is in the Denver Nuggets 6th house. That's where the work gets done, okay? Mars likes being there. And for the Nuggets, their ruler of how they play their game tonight is going to be Jupiter and Neptune. The thing that I don't like for Denver is that Mars, their main ruler, is squaring Jupiter, this thick red line, or one of these red lines here. And Jupiter, even though it is a benefic planet, it usually will bring positivity and good luck. The square, Mars and Jupiter are not necessarily getting along. And Jupiter doesn't know any boundaries either, okay? So the Denver Nuggets, their ruler, Mars, this high intensity, this drive, okay, is squaring Jupiter. So it could be, I don't want to say like an explosion, but it could be high intensity and a lot of emotions. And I really think that the Denver Nuggets are going to kind of like kick it into high gear here. Like it's serious for them, right? Like they don't want to go down 3-1 and then have their season potentially done when they go back home and play in Denver on Monday night. And for Denver, how they show out on a public level tonight is ruled by the sun. And the sun is in the Timberwolves' first house of themselves as a team. Mars, the ruler of Denver, is not doing anything with the sun. And another thing that I don't like for Denver tonight is that their other ruler, Pluto is the transformational planet. It's destructive. It's things that are hidden underneath. Pluto is squaring the sun. So there could be some more frustration for the Denver Nuggets tonight. I'm not going to say it's going to be like easy breezy, smooth sailing for Denver, but I don't think it's going to be as much of like an ass whooping that it was in game 3. All right. But I could definitely still see Denver struggling. And I do think that Aaron Gordon, I want to say he's still out for the Nuggets tonight. I'm going back over to Hulu here. They haven't started yet, so it's 7:37 Central Time. The talking heads are still talking.
Joker's gonna play great tonight.
Oh.
They missing Watson, but Gordon's
we'll listen to Charles for a second.
Joker's gonna rise up today.
I think that's funny that we just chimed in and we're hearing Charles Barkley there. I do think that it is going to be a different story. Yeah, like kind of what Chuck was saying there. The Joker's going to kind of like rise up, and he didn't have the best game. I mean, nobody on Denver had a good game really on Thursday. Like it just was a struggle. But again, Denver is no longer dealing with Saturn and Mars in their 5th house of how they play their game. I mean, Saturn is like right on the cusp there, but Saturn pretty much moved into the Timberwolves' 12th house. Let's put the chart forward another minute because tip-off hasn't happened yet. Well, if the game starts in the next like 2 minutes, that would bode better for Denver because they would have Saturn out of their 5th house. We'll have to see what time exactly tip-off is here. We'll have to keep tabs. Let's click to the live. All right, they're just showing the Joker here. All right. Now they're showing Rudy. All right. Shout out to Bummin on TikTok who was like, you should use a Joker sounder for Denver. That shit makes me laugh. And then we'll have a howl here. All right, it is almost game time here, people. Rudy, get the rebound tonight, okay? Make your free throws and get the freaking rebound. He pisses me off sometimes. You guys know that. The majority of you know that, but he had a pretty good game, though. Game 3. Not gonna lie. He was pretty good. All right. They're still talking, so let's go back to the chart. Let's see. How the Timberwolves show out on a public level tonight. Their career, their longevity, that's going to be ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Saturn is in it for the long haul. So like I was saying earlier, if the Timberwolves can stay checked in all 4 quarters, and they're older veteran people that have done this before, if they can stay engaged the entire time, that could lead them to victory, okay? And Uranus, the planet of surprises and of upheaval, okay, and things that we're not expecting, is also the co-ruler of the Timberwolves' public image tonight. And Uranus is going to be moving into Gemini. That is a big shift, okay? And that's going to be happening during this game in about like 20 minutes. And then Uranus is going to be square the moon And Uranus is going to be right on top of Venus, the Timberwolves ruler. I just feel like the communication for the Timberwolves is going to be a little off tonight. And with Scorpio being the zodiac sign that rules Denver, Scorpio is an intense sign. It can be a very sneaky sign, and it's under the radar. I've talked about this a little bit before, but like the Denver energy for tonight, they're gonna act like a scorpion. Okay, scorpions, what do? They wait until the perfect time to strike. Okay, and again, it's high intensity, but it's sneaky, and they'll poke and prod, and they'll hit you where it hurts. And I feel like that has the potential to get under the Timberwolves' skin tonight. I did say that for game 3, but we kind of already like went over all that stuff in game 3. But I think that's gonna be part of the ticket tonight for Denver if they want to get this win, is to, I don't want to say be nasty, but kind of be nasty a little bit. And 2 for Denver, since one of their rulers is Pluto. Pluto, again, is transformational. It's destructive. It'll unearth things, okay? It'll tear things down that have been there for a while, and that's really difficult to deal with. And Pluto is in good correspondence with Neptune, the planet of delusion and illusion. Neptune will make you feel like you're wearing rose-colored glasses, and it's very like seductive energy. It'll pull you under. And Neptune is one of the rulers for Denver tonight, how they play their game. So it's like, again, Denver just waiting for the ample time to like pull the Timberwolves under and to strike them with the scorpion tail. So I do think that it is going to be a closer game than game 3. And I do think that Denver has the potential to really get under the Timberwolves' skin tonight and to make the fans a little nervous, okay? Where the fans are obviously there and they're supporting and they're excited, but with the moon squaring Venus, it's like that could read to me too that like all these high hopes for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have kind of been the darlings for the last couple of days today, especially since game 3, just really kind of completely dominating that. They're kind of on this like high pedestal. They could kind of come down a notch a little bit tonight because Denver is going to get gritty, down and dirty a little bit. I think that could potentially be the theme here. And I don't know. We haven't started yet. It's 7:43, so I could move the chart forward a couple of minutes. I want to see if Aaron Gordon is playing tonight. I can open this tab. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Sorry if I'm frozen on YouTube or Twitch here. My computer's working overtime. Okay, Google. All right. Does anybody know? Is Aaron Gordon playing tonight? They kept panning to him on Thursday too, and he was just like this. Oh. All right. 52 minutes ago, injury update. What is it? Oh, he's available. All right. Yeah, that could be a thorn on the Timberwolves side tonight for sure. Yeah, that's definitely going to help Denver too. And again, with Aaron Gordon being out, again, we already kind of went over this. That was another thing with both malefic planets being in the Denver Nuggets' 5th house on Thursday and how they play their game. They were restricted. Saturn was there. Saturn will restrict. They didn't have all their star players playing, okay? So they're not dealing with that tonight, though. It's a little bit of a different tale tonight. Hey, Mars, how are you doing? Happy Saturday. Yeah, back at you. It was pretty good Saturday. I'm getting like a second wind a little bit. I was telling everybody earlier that I had a busy morning. I met my aunt and her significant other at Fleet Farm. We went to the garden center. And it's hard for me not to just get everything in there. I want to go back. And then I went over to their house for a little while. Went for a walk with my aunt, with my dog. And then we were tootling around. Then I came back and had a nap. And that was good. But I don't know if it made me more tired or not. So anyway, but yeah, Mars, good to see you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. And again, happy Uranus moving into Gemini, everybody. Okay, first time in 84 years since Uranus has been into Gemini. It's going to be happening in like 20 minutes, and Uranus is going to be there for the next 7 years. So again, we could see some new AI, some new technology. Okay. And yeah, if you're interested too, I did already kind of talk about Uranus moving into Gemini. That's at the very beginning of my live. So if anybody wants to check that out, it's at the beginning of this live stream. And you can watch that on my YouTube channel for anybody interested. So I did kind of touch on that a little bit. But that's really exciting that that's happening in like 20 minutes. And then we have the moon shifting signs. It's going to be going into Virgo too. So if the next couple of days too, you guys are feeling like you want to clean and you want to like organize, that could be the moon moving into Virgo too. I feel, and I've already kind of planned that. Like I'm like, tomorrow, I think I'm going to do some cleaning. And I kind of forgot that the moon was moving into Virgo, but I swear every time I kind of like do a deep clean, the moon is in Virgo, because Virgo is associated with like cleanliness and health and like daily activities and things like that. So, and it is the ruler of pets too. So, all right, the game still isn't started yet. I want to move the chart forward. It is 7:46. All right, they're talking. What are they saying? Holy shit, that's loud. Sabro, how you doing? Good evening. All right, we're getting the starting lineup. I have to make my pick here. So far with my predictions, this series I am 2-1. Same as the Timberwolves, I'm 2-1. Lisa. All right, we're gonna put that on mute for a second. And let me move the chart for, damn, okay, 7:47. Tip-off's probably gonna be at 7:48. I gotta go plant my grass seed too. I should have did that earlier, but I took a nap. And when I say plant, I'm just gonna sprinkle it around. I got that at Fleet Farm too. And they had free popcorn. I got a bag for my dog because it probably has butter on it. So my aunt got a bag too, and I was like, how is it? She's like, it's fine. It's a little stale. So all right, it's 7:48. Also, too, Mars, I don't know if you were here earlier. They had a llama and they had goats in the parking lot at Fleet Farm. Okay. Hey, Mars, are you over on TikTok now? I love that you're on both. So supportive. Thank you. All right, here we go. What the hell time is tip-off actually going to be? Let's go.
In the next game, and watching the response, especially the team with championship pedigree, is always fascinating.
They're playing Prince. Hell yeah. Okay. Rudy and Joker. Here we go. Let me see. Okay, can we get the actual tip-off time? I love that the Timberwolves also have the old school jerseys again tonight. All right, Rudy wins the tip. Ant with the ball. Let's set up a play. All right. I got to make my pick here, though. I'm probably going to wait till commercial. But again, we already kind of went over everything. Julius Randle with the first bucket for the Timberwolves. Oh my gosh, Mars, what is that? Meteor shower. Thank you. Ooh, meteor shower. Ooh. Thank you. I love a good meteor shower. Thanks, Mars. I appreciate that. Thank you. There's such interesting gifts on here. They're fun. I like the little graphics. That's so nice. Thank you for the meteors. May you be blessed as well. Okay, with the shooting star. Pretty much like a meteor, right? Similar. And with the 3, and he nails it. Woo! Timberwolves with an early lead, 5-0. We're only a minute in, people. Okay, we are only a minute in. Yeah, that was fun. That kind of matches the meteor shower that you said. It kind of matches the shoes. Rudy Gobert is wearing bright blue shoes. Ant has like dark blue shoes right now. Dante DiVincenzo with the 3. It's a miss. Not sure if there's a foul. I like Dante DiVincenzo. He does the dirty work. Speaking of dirty, he's wearing bright green shoes tonight.
They don't see it, and now they do.
Uh-oh. No. He's not getting up yet. No. Oh, no. Our dude Dante is down. Dante is down. I don't like it. No. Damn it. Everybody's hovering. And, you know, we looked this up last time. But Dante DiVincenzo, I can't remember his sun sign, but I remember his moon sign. He's a moon in Scorpio. And we were talking about how Dante DiVincenzo, he'll get in there. He's gritty. He's scrappy. He does the dirty work. All right. And that is so Scorpio moon coded. So I kind of love that. I forget what his sun sign is. All right. We're on commercial here. So I got to finally just make a pick here. And, you know, this could be part of, like, the moon moving to square Venus here. And also for the Timberwolves, already this injury, very early on, about a minute in, the Timberwolves have Chiron in their 12th house, and that's the wounded, the wounded healer. And the Timberwolves also have Mars, speaking of Mars, in their 12th house of what's hidden away from them. Mars can cut, all right? So we're already kind of seeing a Timberwolf down here with Chiron in the 12th house for the Timberwolves, like this injury that was hidden away, but it happened very quickly. So we'll see how the Timberwolves can adapt. And with tip-off officially at 7:48, that does put Saturn in Denver's 5th house of how they play their game. Saturn, again, a malefic planet. It will slow things down. It's challenging. You have to be disciplined. You have to put the work in. So Denver could be dealing with that again too tonight. A little bit of a slower game, but I just think it's going to be, long story short, I just think it's going to be a lot closer game than game 3. I think the Timberwolves are really going to have to watch their communication, all right, and really stay checked in with one another. With Finchy, you know, with the head coach, with the fans even, staying engaged to help them get the victory tonight, and not letting Denver getting under their skin. And on the flip side for Denver, I really like for them that their ruler, Mars, is in Aries. Mars rules Aries. Mars is in Denver's 6th house of daily habits. Mars likes to be there. All right. And Mars, one of the rulers for Denver, is in the Timberwolves' 12th house of what's hidden away from them. So again, I just think that Denver's really going to work at like the prime time to strike tonight and to do the things that it takes to win. The smack talk, poking, prodding, trying to get under the Timberwolves' skin. So it's like, who wins then? All right. So who wins the game? We're still on commercial. We're back. Let's see here. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out, popping on through. All right, we're back. Let's see what they say about Dante DiVincenzo. Not Dante, no!
He'd get up and walk back to the locker room.
No.
And was able to put some weight on it.
Damn. Oh, he was like, come here. He's limping a little bit. Julius Randle rolling his eyes. Ooh, I don't like that. But right away, we're already seeing this 12th house energy for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo, one of their like really important players, obviously one of their starters, he's out already, only a minute in. All right, the Timberwolves do have a lead. They're up 5-0. Timberwolves lose the ball, it looks like. Okay, we're about 2 minutes in. So who wins? I still have to make a pick. Ayo Dosunmu, it looks like, lost the ball here. He's been playing extremely well, though, for the Wolves. Okay? But yeah, the Denver Nuggets, they got Aaron Gordon back tonight. It seems like Denver, even though they haven't scored yet, there's just kind of like a different energy, a different vibe. And it seems like the balloon deflated a little bit for the Timberwolves already so early on with Dante DiVincenzo going down. Damn it. Ayo Dosunmu with the foul on Jamal Murray. Stop sending Jamal Murray to the line. Stop. Okay? Stop doing that. He doesn't miss. That's the problem. Okay? All right. William, what do you got for NHL here? Ooh, very good. 1-0. Penguins up. 4:22 left in the first. Nice. And they play 20-minute periods, right, in the NHL? I should go check and see if the Wild won. Rudy on the Joker. Jamal. Back to the Joker. In the paint. The fadeaway. And he nails it. Damn it. I mean, Rudy did all he could do there. The defense was all right. So Denver's now on the board. All right. And kind of like Charles Barkley was saying, and I was saying with the chart earlier too, it just does seem like there's just going to be different energy with Denver tonight. Just different energy. I think the game again is going to be a lot closer than game 3. I still haven't made an official prediction yet. I do have to do that. Aaron Gordon with the 3, no good. Ant with the rebound. 20 minutes, nice. Okay, yeah. Now, William, do you happen to have the Dallas Stars and the Wild score? Because they were tied 2-2 in the third period there, with only like a minute left. So I wonder if they went into extra time. Aaron Gordon misses the bunny. Good defense by the Wolves. Damn it. All right. Ball goes out of bounds. It is Denver's ball. Minnesota with an early lead. Small lead. It's 5-2. Right? Yeah, 5-2. Like, Joker didn't hit a 3 yet. But yeah, again, we're already seeing different vibe tonight for Denver. Oh, Wild won in overtime? Woo! Yes! 3-2. Thank you for the update, William. Appreciate that. Thank you. Very good. All right, go Wild. They're hanging in there. Okay. Can we not? That was fine defense, but Joker tips it in. Minnesota with an early lead, 5-4. 8:23 left to go in the first. Jaden McDaniels doing a little dance, looking pretty, and he nails it. Not quite a 3, but a long 2. Jaden McDaniels was talking a little smack about how Denver can't play defense, but he really put up or shut up the other night, okay? He put his money where his mouth was during game 3. The whole entire Timberwolves team did. So it's like, yeah, he was saying, Denver can't do squat when it comes to defense. And then, the Timberwolves went and held their own and completely kicked their ass on game 3. So he put up or shut up. Joker, okay, we already have the first Oscar contender here. Joker got the basket, but then he's bitching and complaining that he didn't also get the foul. It's like, shut up. Shut up. Quit doing that. Here he goes again. I'm just a big baby. Why didn't I get the foul? And he's not the only one that does that. There's so many NBA players that do that, but it's like, just shut up about it. Shut up. It's so annoying. Why didn't I get the foul? I didn't get the foul. I'm a little baby. And again, he's not the only one that does it. They're leaving Aaron Gordon wide open. They don't even try to guard him. Rudy, can you just grab the rebound? Can you just grab it? My God. Rudy's already pissing me off tonight, you guys. Which is stupid. So dumb. All right. But yeah, seriously, they're going for Oscars, these NBA players, I feel like half the time. Ant with the long 3. It's a brick. Misses it. Off the rim. Out of bounds. Denver's ball. Seriously, every time, though. Whether they get the foul, it's like, I didn't foul? What? I foul? And if they don't get the foul, they go, what? What? No foul? It's so unbecoming and it's annoying, okay? The cat that used to do that for the Timberwolves is Karl Anthony Towns. He was like the worst, okay? But again, they're not the only ones. I feel like it's just rampant in the NBA. Let's bitch and complain every time we get a foul called on us. Let's bitch and complain every time we think that there should have been a foul called on us. It's just annoying as hell. All right, Julius Randle at the line for the Wolves. While they're getting that set up, I'm just looking at the chart here again, you guys. I like Julius Randle a lot. Make your free throws. Here's the recipe to success, you guys. I say this all the time. You play defense, you get the rebound, and you make your free throws. Julius, this also happens. I talk nice about a player, okay? And then they go ahead and he just missed his free throw. Can we not? It's the easiest shot in basketball. Nobody is guarding you, okay? Nobody's guarding you. Julius, you can make this one now, bud. All right. He made 1 of 2. We'll take it. All right. Timberwolves up 8-6. 7 minutes left to go in the first. Denver setting up a play. Joker out at the 3-point line. Rudy out there. Back to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray with a little spin on Jaden McDaniels, and he nails it. Tie game 8-8. Yeah, we're already seeing a different vibe tonight, like I was mentioning earlier, you guys. Denver's definitely going to make it a lot harder for the Wolves tonight than it was in Game 3. And again, just a different vibe. You know, the planets are different. We already kind of went over all that stuff. But, you know, Denver having Aaron Gordon back, not dealing with both malefic planets in their 5th house. Ayo Dosunmu with the 3. He's been playing really, really good. I like him a lot. He's been playing really good ever since he came on the Wolves. Or he came over. Wolves are playing pretty good defense so far. We got Ant getting a little handsy with Joker there. Ant on Jamal Murray. Murray to Jokic. Driving to the hoop with the little fade, and he nails it. He's a really good player, but he's one of those players that piss me off too. I'm like, just take that smirk off your face. I don't know why. I mean, he's obviously very good. Come on, Rudy, get in there. You got to get the bunnies, Rudy. All right. Rudy nails it. Here's one thing that I do like about Rudy Gobert. I mean, he'll do it, but like right there, he could have bitched and complained about not getting a foul on that because the Joker totally would have, and Rudy didn't do that. Okay? So, I like that. Oh, Jamal Murray's going to the line. Again, can we stop sending Jamal Murray to the free throw line? Can we stop doing that, please? Thank you. Can we stop? That would be great. Please listen to me, Timberwolves. Please just listen, because obviously I know everything. Of course Jamal Murray makes it, because he makes his free throws. The Timberwolves fans can, whack those little, whatever their little noisemakers back there. That's not going to do anything. All right? Jamal Murray is like the Iceman at the free throw line, okay? Let's see. My phone's in the way a little bit here. I could probably move it down. And Jamal Murray makes both free throws. Timberwolves 13, Denver 12. Yeah, it's a lot closer game. We already knew that would happen, you guys. We were already talking about that. I'm serious, you guys. On the next commercial, I'm going to finally make the prediction. Ant with a long 2. It's in and out. Oh, we got a little scuffle. Jaden McDaniels, he just got that little chip on his shoulder, right? But he talked shit, and then they lived up to it. So, gotta give credit there. Okay. I kind of like that a little bit. And Jaden McDaniels has been playing really well, too. Little spin move by McDaniels at the little floater. He gets his own rebound. Put it in. That's how you do it. Okay. Now Joker's complaining again. Seriously, it's the complaint department with half of the people here. What's he bitching about? He bitching about he didn't get a foul called on him? Or what? Oh, God. Stop complaining. Seriously. So unbecoming. And Timberwolves players do it too. Ah! Wow. All right. Denver nails the 3. Okay. I'll bring the sound in and out here. It's tied up, you guys. 15. Ant being heavily guarded. Oh, we got Naz Reid. He misses the layup. Ayo Dosunmu with the rebound. Get in there. Rudy trying to tip it in. Rudy, grab it. Timberwolves get the rebound. Rudy. Damn it. He turns it over. Jamal Murray. And he tried to get the foul. He doesn't get it. He's bitching and complaining. Jaden McDaniels to Ant. Ant with the layup. Doesn't get it. Joker with the rebound. Ah! God. This has been a good series, though, you guys. It's been a good series. Jamal Murray with the spin move. Jaden, you can't be grabbing Jamal Murray's jersey, okay? Dude, you can't be doing that. My God. Jaden McDaniels literally did this to Jamal Murray's jersey. He literally grabbed it. Oh, man. I got to do the puzzle piece on TikTok here, you guys. Jaden, go sit down, man. Have some water, okay? Why don't you go have a banana on the bench and have some Gatorade and calm down? He can't be doing that shit, okay? That's where it's like, Jaden, dude, no. Like, he pushed Joker in, what was it, game 1? It's like, homie, you can't be doing that, okay? That was too obvious. I need to look up, during the next commercial, too, I need to look up what Jaden McDaniels' astrology is. I gotta look that up. I gotta go grab my book. Ant with the floater. Ant's having trouble tonight. Rudy versus Jokic for the rebound. Joker gets it. Rudy, get the rebound, please. Rudy, put your arms up. How many times were you defensive player of the year? Rudy with a nice block on the Joker, but Joker gets a rebound and puts it in. All right, Denver's up by 2, 17-15. 3 minutes to go in the first. It's like Festivus over here, you guys. It's like, I got a lot of problems with you people. I would assume it with the 3. Oh, and he nails it. He has been money. He has been so good. We'll take it. All right. I think we're going to commercial here, you guys. All right. Commercial time. And I finally said that I would make the prediction here. All right. So, already yammered away. Let me pull the chart up again here. I am sharing it, obviously, on YouTube and Twitch. It is behind me for those of you on the TikTok, but it is hard to see back there. All right. Man. I mean, again, we already went over everything in the chart. Anybody interested, you can always go back on my live stream on YouTube and check it out. The complete recap. It's like there's good and bad for both. For the Timberwolves, I like for them that they are ruled by Venus, the lesser benefic planet. But I don't like for the Timberwolves that the moon is going to be squaring Venus here. I don't like that for them. And I like for the Timberwolves that they do have the sun in their first house, and the sun is the ruler of like their fans, the home arena, and the moon will be supporting that. So I do like that. But for the Timberwolves, what I don't like for them is all of these planets in their 12th house of what's hidden away from them, including Chiron, the wounded healer. And we kind of already saw that with Dante DiVincenzo going out very early in the first, one of the starters. And he's been a really important player for the Timberwolves. I also don't like for the Timberwolves that the ruler of how they play their game, Mercury, is in their 12th house of what's hidden away from them. So I just feel like for the Timberwolves, the communication is just going to be a little bit of a struggle tonight. This kind of electric energy, but this unstable energy. And I also don't like for the Timberwolves that Mars, the main ruler for the Denver Nuggets, is in their 12th house too. So not only is Denver an open enemy for the Timberwolves tonight, they're also a hidden enemy. Like something Denver's going to do or what they're doing, Timberwolves can't see clearly. So I don't like that. On the flip side, for Denver, again, what I really like for them is them being ruled by Mars. Mars is in the sign of Aries. Mars does well there. Mars is also really good in the sporting arena when it comes to sports and games. Mars is in the 6th house for Denver. Mars likes being there. Mars is also in good communication with Pluto, the other ruler for Denver. What I don't like for Denver is that Mars, their main ruler, is squaring Jupiter, one of the rulers of how they play their game. Kind of like this big energy, but it just kind of all over the place, doesn't really know any boundaries. And also, what I don't like for Denver is that they have Saturn, the greater malefic planet, in their 5th house of how they play their game. It slows things down. But if Denver can be disciplined, they will get rewarded. If Denver can be disciplined and stay engaged all 4 quarters, and their veteran players, like the Joker, for example, has a better game today, that will lead them to success. And the moon is eventually going to support Denver's 10th house of their career and their longevity and their public image tonight. Man, you guys, this is a tough one for me. I'm just trying to look at, like, what's the giveaway here? All right, we're back. I keep saying I'm going to finally make the prediction, but I think I'm leaning towards Denver in this one. It's 21-20 Denver, but again, all of the things that I've already stated, you guys, a lot closer than game 3. And I just really don't like for the Timberwolves that they have all of this stuff in their 12th house. Naz Reid with the slam. Woo! All right. Timberwolves up 22-21. But I think I'm going to lean towards Denver in this one. I'm just trying to see anything that is just like I'm blatantly missing here in the chart. And I just don't like, too, for the Timberwolves that the moon is going to be squaring Venus. And then Uranus is going to be right on top of Venus, too. But something I'm missing, actually, that I didn't talk about is that Mercury, the ruler of how the Timberwolves play their game tonight, is in good communication with Venus, their ruler. So that would lead me to believe, too, that while there might be some miscommunication from the Timberwolves and a little bit of unstable energy there, in the end, that they could get it together. Man. So it's like, who's going to win? A lot of you know, too, because I've been doing the game predictions for quite a while now. You know, I've been in this boat before where it's like, which team's going to win? But I eventually have to make a prediction because I gotta. And the majority of the time I like to do it before the game starts, but, you know, it happens. We got slow-mo in. Misses the jumper. Denver up by 1. The main thing that is just really making me lean towards Denver here is that Mars energy that they have tonight. And it's like they're not only an open enemy for the Timberwolves, they're a hidden enemy for them. And the moon is going to be squaring Venus. The people, the fans, that being the moon, they might be a little unhappy eventually. All right, it's the end of the first. Denver's up 23-21 or 23-22. If I could talk. All right. Okay. I'm going to finally make a prediction here at the end of the first quarter. I'm just looking. I'm staring at the chart again, you guys. And again, for those of you on TikTok, I know it's really hard to see behind me. It's like transparent, the chart. And I think you guys too, I think we are officially in, Uranus is in Gemini for the first time in 84 years, okay? And Uranus will be there for the next 7 years. It's like I'm already feeling it. Because Uranus is unstable energy. It's surprising. It's like this curious energy. And in the sign of Gemini, Gemini's the twins. There's duality there. There's mutability, how we communicate, how we think. So it's like, too, for tonight, I'm already feeling that like I'm going 2 ways, too, with like the twins. It's 2 sides. Is it going to be Timberwolves or is it going to be Denver? I think I'm going to pick Denver in this one, you guys. I'm just looking again. I'm staring at the chart here. Yeah, but I think it's going to be close, and I think it's going to be exciting. I mean, again, the whole series has already been exciting. It's like a fun little rivalry that's building even more. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Denver in this one, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now, and I'm also looking at, too, something that I didn't talk about earlier, and we've talked about a lot of stuff, okay? I've been talking about the chart for about an hour and a half here, okay? One thing that I didn't mention earlier that I'm just looking at now is that Pluto, one of the rulers for Denver, is trine, which is the best, most positive communication that 2 planets can have. It's when 2 planets are 120 degrees apart. Pluto, one of the rulers for Denver tonight, is trine Venus, the lesser benefic planet, the planet of positivity. Okay? Usually brings joy and happiness. And Venus also happens to be the ruler of the Timberwolves tonight. So I just think that partnered, the Pluto-Venus trine partnered with Denver being mainly ruled by Mars, Mars in its domicile, Mars in Aries, Mars in the 6th house for Denver. All of those things are good, good, good. Mars, i.e. Denver, is also hidden away. Again, they're an open enemy for the Timberwolves, but they're also hidden away from them. They're a hidden enemy. And they're kind of back. You know, Aaron Gordon, again, is back tonight. So, yeah, I'm going to take Denver in this one. But I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be close. Okay? So, I'm going to say Denver. And then when it comes to the points,
people have to understand, when you've played on multiple teams, he's played in Milwaukee, he's played in...
Oh, what do we got here?
These players have been your teammates.
It's still 23-22. Denver up by 1. We're in the 2nd quarter. There's a foul. Not sure who it's on. There's my boyfriend, Chris Finch. I got a crush on him. My boyfriend. My fake boyfriend. Come on, Julius. Get in there. Damn it. It's in and out. Ugh. All right. Now, back to the points. So I officially picked Denver. Okay. I could see like a 3-point game here. Like final. Like Denver by 3, maybe? Something like that. Getting the winner or the loser from the chart is already one thing in itself. Naz Reid with the 3. Woo! Timberwolves up 25-23. 10:51 to go in the second. And for those of you that don't know either, again, when I do the astrology, I have to stay neutral. Like, I can't be a fan of either team. All right. But technically, I am a Timberwolves fan. So when I have my astrologer hat on, I got to stay neutral. But after I make the prediction and do everything, I put my fan hat back on. Okay. Io DeSumo with the long three. It's no good. There's a foul. It's all tied up, you guys. 25-25. Oh, no. Is this Bones Highland? Oh, that was Bones. My bad. All right. Nas with the three. All right. What do we got here? Hulu's trying to catch up. And two, just when it comes to Minnesota sports, it's like the Wild one earlier, and it's like, are the Timberwolves going to lose? Like, both Minnesota teams can't win the same night. Like, Minnesota has won the last two. The Wild have lost. So it's kind of like this flip-flopping here between the NBA and the NHL, or for Minnesota anyway. All right. All tied up at 25-25. Yeah, but I could see, like, again, like a 3-point game here. Jamal Murray, speaking of three, Jamal Murray nails the three, puts Denver ahead by 3, 28-25. And on Monday, I'll do a recap, too, of this game, because we're getting to see the chart play out in real time. That's one of the really cool things about doing sports astrology. Nas Reed with the rebound, and he tips it in. Oh, we got one of the Denver Nuggets bitching and complaining about not getting a foul. Shocker. That bitching and complaining, I swear, it's running rampant in the NBA. Every 2 seconds, why didn't I get the foul? And then on the flip side, that wasn't me. I fouled? It's like, anytime there's a foul, the player thinks that, oh man, it could never be me. I could never foul. What? Like, I'm sorry. Fouls happen, okay? That needs to be a t-shirt. Fouls happen, okay? Forget shit happens. Foul happens. Joker's on the bench. I've had this on mute, so obviously I haven't heard anything about Dante DiVincenzo, but he went down early, about a minute in for the Timberwolves. He went to the locker room, and he has been gone ever since, which is unfortunate. But that's part of that shit that the Timberwolves are dealing with, all that 12th house energy, especially Chiron in their 12th house. The wounded healer. It's hidden away. Jamal Murray with an easy layup. Nobody was there. Okay. On the next commercial break, I will do the point spread. Again, I did pick Denver to win this one. But yeah, I think it's been close. I mean, we're already kind of seeing that play out, but all right. Oh, really? Texas, you know we don't get political in here. Oh, man. You know what? That's really crazy that you mentioned that, too, because, like, astrologically, that could be explained as well. With all this, like, Martian energy in the sky, all this Aries energy, because that rules kind of like what you're talking about. Was everybody okay? Was anybody injured? Yeah, that's crazy. And also, if that happened 30 minutes ago, wow, that's just the time that the moon was moving into Virgo and Uranus moving into Gemini. Uranus is unpredictability. Gemini's communication. So, and two, Donald Trump is a Gemini. He was born during Gemini season. So Uranus, this planet of unpredictability, it's going to shake things up, just moved into Gemini. And all that happened. That's crazy. Seriously, you just can't make it up, people. The astrology, it's like what's happening in the sky is reflective down here. What's happening down here is reflecting what's happening in the sky. That's crazy. I hope everybody's okay. Wow. But I didn't hear about that, Texas, at all. I mean, I've just been engrossed over here, so. But yeah, I mean, you're not saying anything like, negative by any means. We like to just kind of, there's a lot of shit that's going on all the time, right? Everywhere. which is unfortunate. But we like to just kind of keep it, keep it to sports and astrology here, but that's also what's happening too. So, and I could astralize anything really. And it's like gotten to the point too, like as I just keep learning astrology, because I just consider myself a lifelong astrology student. Like I'll astralize anything, just like, but there's an astrological explanation for everything. So, but sometimes I even have to pull it back a little bit. Like, okay, let's pull it back. All right, Denver's up 32-29. Wolves at the line, make a free throw. Thank you. Seriously, that's the recipe to success. I hope everybody is okay, though. Hey, William, there you go. Some positivity for your Penguins tonight. They're up 2-0. Right on. Who are they playing again? I know you told me the other night. Is it New York or something? You'll have to remind me. All right. Timberwolves trying to get it within 1 here. 7:19 to go. All right. Nice. Making both your free throws. That's what you got to do. Ayo Desumu, making both free throws. Recipe to success. Make your free throws, play defense, and get the freaking rebound. Okay? That's my recipe to success. As somebody that played basketball for many, many years, and clearly I was a professional. Oh, Rudy, almost with the block. We're seeing, okay, so Rudy's been doing okay, especially last game, he was all right. He was guarding Joker a little bit better. But tonight so far, it's like, it's not even a matchup, okay? Like sometimes I'm like, how is Rudy guarding Joker? But I mean, that has to be the matchup. It just has to be, okay? The centers, it just has to be. But sometimes it's just like, hot and cold, right? Speaking of Gemini and the twins, like 2 sides. That's like Rudy and Joker. Like one's the really good one, one's maybe not so good. I'm just really hard on Rudy sometimes. All right. But I wish that I could speak fluent French. Oh, Rudy going in there. And here's another thing too. I'll praise Rudy a little bit as much as I bitch. I'll praise him again. Because for the second time tonight, he missed. And it looked like there should have been a foul called. But he was not doing, where's my foul? Where is it? That would have been the Joker. Again, we would have been having an Oscar contender, okay? With the acting. Like shut up. Okay? That's one thing that bothers me about a lot of players. And that's what bothered me about Karl Anthony Towns too, when he's on the Timberwolves. It's like, my God, just shut up. Like, quit bitching and complaining about every call or every non-call. It's annoying as hell. But again, Karl Anthony Towns, very good player. Don't get me wrong. But it's just like, dude, shut up about it. Shut up. And it's just rampant. All right, so we're on commercial. Oh, Pittsburgh. That's right, the Flyers. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so now we're on the next commercial. So I did say that I would get the point spread here, and I got to write it down. My nerd notes so I don't forget. I'll fill this in, but I have to take the notes so I remember. What I have written down for tonight, you guys, in the nerd notebook, 425-26. Wolves versus Nuggets. And then I have Moon. Because she's the co-ruler, so it's the first thing that I look at for the charts, but that's all I had written down so far. Moon. Okay. Oh, you know what, too? Texas, if you're still on, to your point about what happened earlier, Donald Trump is a Leo rising at 20. I think his rising sign is right next to fixed star Regulus, which is 29 degrees of Leo. And that's where the moon was about a half hour ago at 29 degrees of Leo. So the fact that happened, again, you can't make this up, people. You can't make it up. All right. I'll fill these notes in later. So I originally said I was thinking like a 3-point victory. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that, you guys. I think I'm going to stick with I mean, I could do a wide point spread of like 3 to 14 points. I'm going to say Denver by 3, wins by 3 to 7. I'll do a little bit of a tighter point spread. Denver wins by 3 to 7 points. Kind of seeing something like that. Because I'm looking at Pluto, I'm looking at Mars, both of the rulers for the Denver Nuggets. Pluto's at 5 degrees. Mars is at 12. That's kind of where I'm getting like the 7. Because obviously 12 minus 5, that's 7. And then how I was getting the 3 was Pluto's at 5 degrees, trining Venus that rules the Timberwolves. So Venus is at 2 degrees. 5 minus 2 is obviously 3. So yeah, I'm going to say Denver wins by 3 to 7 points. Yeah, I'll go with it. And then I'll fill in the rest of my notes later. But I have to write the nerd notes down for the recap because I can't remember everything that I say. And I don't go back and watch my own streams. I just don't. So yeah, thanks again everybody for paying attention. I talked about that chart for an hour and 35 minutes pretty much. 37 minutes. Over an hour and a half I've been talking about the chart. Denver's up by 5, 38-33 with 5:33 left to go. All right. But again, if anybody's interested in more of like the deep dive, more of the details that I was talking about with each team, it's at the beginning of the stream. So go back and watch on YallTube. Okay. YallTube. Really? They called Julius Randle for an offensive foul? I'm telling you guys, the Denver Nuggets have a bunch of actors on their team. They're constantly going for the Oscar. Okay. They want the nomination. Okay. Especially Joker. It's like with the acting, my God, anything to get the foul. But that would line up too with what I was talking about with how Denver was going to play. Okay. There, I mean, yeah. Rudy getting in there, getting handsy. Rudy causes the turnover. Ayo Dosunmu one-on-one with Jamal Murray. Murray looks like he got the block, but he got called for the foul. Right? I like that handsiness by Rudy there, getting in there, getting scrappy. It's like, Rudy, can we do that some more? Yep. All right. Murray called for the foul. Ayo Dosunmu at the line. He has been playing so good. All right. He's been playing so good. I think Ayo Dosunmu and Dante DiVincenzo are my favorite Timberwolves players. And Dante went down early, which is unfortunate. And I've had it on mute pretty much the whole time, but I wonder if they're going to give us an update here. I mean, we haven't seen Dante come back, so that leads me to believe he's clearly going to be out this game. It would suck if he's going to be out the rest of the playoffs. I mean, they were talking about that could be technically like the Achilles, but hopefully not. Oh, no! That looked like good defense! Naz Reid's going to get called for the foul on Johnson for Denver. God. And I just feel like they're so smug about it. Anytime Denver gets a foul called, or like the Timberwolves get a foul called, no, bub, I can't show the game. I'm sorry. No. I can play it for a little bit, but I can't show it. No. I don't think I can, actually. I don't think I can show it on here. I mean, I'm on YouTube and Twitch too, but oh, thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's nice. Thank you. You just can't show ads? Oh, really? Okay. Here, let me... I don't know. Oh, they're on commercial right now. Yeah, because you know what? Hold on. TikTok's a little bit different too. I feel like it's a little different. Oh no, I'm frozen again, you guys. Why did it do that? Oh my god, what was that? You guys, I'm frozen. Ugh, this happened before. Oh no. Oh my god, why does this happen? You guys, ugh, I don't know what I pressed. Oh my god, thank god. My god, I don't know what. I'm still learning this over here. Thanks for liking, you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. That's kind. Hee. I know. That happened to me on the last one. I don't know what the hell I pressed. I was trying to get the background off, and my face got freaking frozen on one of my last streams on here. It was like this. Like, what the hell? I don't even know what I pressed. I think what I did was I accidentally screenshotted myself clearly, but I don't know why it stays on there like that. Like, what the hell is that about? For those of you on TikTok or YouTube and Twitch, I was trying to take my background off and I was trying to flip the camera on TikTok, and I took a screenshot of my face and then it froze like this. Like, what the hell is that? Thanks for liking, you guys. Thank you. But I'm just glad I got my face off of there. We're still on commercial though, but I'll flip the camera over. And I don't think I have the ability to do like dual camera on here yet. I'm scared to press anything now because I don't want my face to be frozen. But yeah, like on TikTok too, I always hear people that go live and stuff, they have like music and stuff playing in the background, which wouldn't ever fly on YouTube. I'm on YouTube over here on my computer or on my camera. But on TikTok, they don't seem to care. Like, people are just playing all sorts of music and stuff, and they don't seem to get like a violation or anything like that. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different vibe over here, which is fine. But I'm still trying to learn. How the frick do I do the dual camera? You guys, I'm seriously scared to press anything because I don't want it to. Oh, wait a minute. You guys, look at what I got. Can you guys hear that? Oh my god, it gave me sound effects on here now. I didn't have those before. I should have cheered for you guys when you gave me those gifts. That's for you guys. Thank you. What is this? Ooh, I like that. Thank you guys on TikTok. I didn't have these sound effects before either. What is this? Rim shot. Okay, let me try to flip the camera over here for you guys. I'm so excited that they gave me access on TikTok to the sounds. All right. I'm scared to press this button again. All right, here we go. There, I'll show you guys a little bit. Am I gonna get in trouble for this, you guys? I'll put it on here. I'm doing my own camera over here. I'm like a camera person. You're amazing. Thank you. I try. Oh! Get the freaking rebound! Get it! Rudy, why didn't you even try? My god. Yeah, I can see. Just don't show the commercial. Cut it off. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, if I'm not going to get in trouble showing it, I'll show it. I wish I could do the dual camera, but all right. I wonder if I can zoom out. Can I zoom out? I don't think I can. Here, hold on. All right. Ant, get in there. Ant's going to the line. All right. Okay. What the hell? I want that to... This is in the way. Here, hold on. Let me move that. I know, right here. Yeah, it's right here. Sorry, I'm trying to move that out of the way. This is new for me, you guys. I didn't know I could show the game on here. Here. I wish I could zoom out. Here, hold on. My YouTube and Twitch people are missing out because people on Twitch are always like, can you show the game? I'm like, no, I can't. All right. F. You guys, why can't I zoom out? Stupid. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for liking, you guys. I like that I get the sound effects now. All right. We're back. Okay. Of course. Thanks, bub. Appreciate that. All right. Denver's up 42-37, 3:30 to go about until halftime. Okay, Ant. All right, Wolves, can we set up a freaking play here for once? Ant, take it in then. Take it yourself. Ant to Nas. Nas double team. Nas trying to get in there. Spin move. Get it. And he nails it. Nice. Here, I'm going to unplug my phone. Oh. All right. I'm watching this on Hulu, but it is on ABC tonight. Hold on. I'm going to unplug my phone so I can move my phone back a little bit for you guys here. But I'm watching it on my monitor. So, I'm trying to move this back a little bit. This freaking thing here. Here, hold on, you guys. I did not know that I could show this on here. No! Oh, no. Ant's grabbing his knee, you guys. Damn it. Oh, my God, no. We already had Dante go down. Damn it. We already had Dante go down, and now we're going to have an Ant go down, you guys. They're dropping like flies. But seriously, it's all that freaking... Oh, I got to move away. Okay. You guys, back to the astrology chart here. Thanks for letting me know, too, that I can show this on TikTok, you guys. I did not know I could do that. But back to the astrology chart here. All this freaking energy for the Timberwolves, they have all of these planets in their 12th house of what's hidden away from them. Gian, thank you. All of this energy here in their 12th house of what's hidden away from them. And again, back to Chiron, which is the wounded healer. We're seeing that already. We've had 2 Timberwolves go down now. Because that's what Chiron will do. And again, this is all hidden away from the Timberwolves. So they didn't know that this was going to happen. Okay? So it's freaking, yeah, we're seeing that play out in real time. Wow, I know, right? And I was talking about this earlier, you guys. For anybody interested, I broke down this entire chart for the game. I do the astrology predictions here. If anybody is interested, it's on my YallTube channel. The breakdown of the entire chart. It's under the live portion. If anybody is interested and you want to go back and listen to that, where I broke down the chart. But the Timberwolves, how they play their game today is ruled by Mercury right over here. 12th house. Yeah. So the Timberwolves have Mars, Mercury, and Chiron, all 3 of these, well, the 2 planets and this asteroid in their 12th house of what's hidden away from them. And that's hidden enemies. So, and Mercury is the ruler of how the Timberwolves play their game. And I didn't like that for the Timberwolves. It's like their game is being hidden away from them and is like a hidden enemy. All right, thanks. We'll go back. All right. This is a nasty hezzy right here by Jamal Murray. Oh, Jamal Murray just completely schooling Rudy. My God. Like, okay. Trying to move this up a little bit. There you go, Bones, making your free throws. All right. I think I have to mute this a little bit, you guys, because I am on Twitch and YouTube too on my computer. All right. Timberwolves keeping it close though. 46-43. I don't like that this is blocking this. Let me try to move this up a little bit. Okay, really? That was money. Can we not? Aaron Gordon, go back on the bench. I knew that was going to be a different energy tonight, though. Mars, I think you're still on here. I think you are. I don't know if you still are, but Mars, I know you don't have TV, so, and you're not watching TV, so here we go. We get a little TV. Who was that just answered back? Hell yeah. I love it. Timberwolves keeping it close, you guys. We got about a minute until halftime. I like it. And for anybody that did just join too, I did pick Denver to win 3-7 based on the astrology. When I do the predictions, thanks for the follow, you guys. When I do the prediction, again, I have to stay neutral. I can't be a fan of either team. Okay, when I do the astrology breakdowns, but officially when I take the astrologer hat off, I am a Timberwolves fan. So, but I make my predictions based on what I see in the astrology chart. And again, I can't be a fan of either team because it just gets in the way. So, thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. And I have the cheering. And I have the sound effects now on here. I didn't have that before, you guys. I got to clap for myself. All right. Seriously, this is in the way. I don't like it. I like this game. I like the series, though. The series has been really good. And we got the little rivalry going on here between these two teams. And it's just getting more and more every year. And I'm liking it. It's been fun, just as a fan, to watch. Oh, man, seriously, I know Rudy has to guard the Joker, like, I know, but every time, can we not? No! Do not end the freaking half with a 3. Get in there! Oh, damn it. That was a good half, though, you guys. I don't know, Alex. I don't know yet. Have they said anything about that? They mentioned it when Dante went down earlier. Okay, they mentioned that it could be torn, but I don't know. It looked like it popped. Yeah, and then Ant went down too. Ant was grabbing his knee, which was already a problem, right? Yeah. So it's like, shit, I don't freaking know. All right. But again, thanks you guys on TikTok for letting me know that I can show the game on there. Because I've been predominantly on YouTube and Twitch in my streaming career. And I just started streaming or going live over here on TikTok. So I didn't know that I could play the game because I can't do that on YouTube and Twitch. People ask me that a lot over there. And I'm always like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. FTD, you're welcome. Got you. But yeah, thanks for letting me know that I can do that. Because I will start doing that now. And does anybody know on TikTok too? Can I also, because I've been streaming for many, many years on YouTube and Twitch. And I do NFL games a lot too. And I do predictions for the NFL games. Can I also show the NFL on here too? Or is that like a whole different ball game? Like, because it definitely is its own thing. But yeah, for the Timberwolves, freaking Dante went down early. And then Ant already was having trouble with his knee. His knee was also already a problem. And then he went down with grabbing his knee too. Usually streamers who block the ads on sports. Oh, okay, on here or on TikTok, you mean? Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Okay, good to know. I'm learning here, you guys. Seriously. I was talking about this earlier, but it's part of my Uranus and Gemini journey. Just for myself in particular. So, all right. Let's see. Anything else? I was going to stop streaming at halftime. And it's halftime right now. Normally I do the whole entire game, but FTD, yep, just block the ads. Okay. Even on the NFL? Really? Wow. This is like a whole new world to me, which is cool. thanks for letting me know. But yeah, because the other apps that I'm on, they're a little bit more strict, you know? So I'm learning though. And it's so funny, just astrologically, with Uranus just moving into Gemini, and Gemini is the communication planet. And for myself, it is in that planet is in my 10th house of like career and like public image and like reputation. And then it will be moving into my 11th house of like community. So you guys are already letting me know. You're letting me know about it. So thank you. All right. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, thanks for liking too and letting me know that I can show it and the gifts that you guys sent. And I'm really excited because now I get the sound effects on here, the little things, you guys. It's the little things. Seriously. I like that little magic sound. Okay. What's this one? This one's called Thriller, you guys. Oh, shit. I don't know if you guys can hear that on YouTube. That's scary. What's this? This is called Awkward. That is rather awkward. Okay. That's like the sound effect for me tonight. Everything I'm learning, like, wow, the more you know. Okay. I like that, and I do like too on TikTok here. Well, it's not always like 100% accurate. I do like that it gives the little AI summary of what's going on for people that are just kind of like stopping through or whatever, just catching it. Live casting the Wolves Nuggets game while analyzing the astrology. That is very accurate. All right. Okay. Anything else we wanted to talk about? The talking heads are back. Blah, blah. I swear, you know, sometimes too, I've said this before, but especially for the NFL, because I've been doing a lot more astrology for the NFL. I did the NBA playoffs last year, and I've done a lot of NBA too. But especially during the NFL season, things that I say during the stream and during the game, and especially like beforehand, a lot of that stuff I will then hear regurgitated later by like the talking heads. So it's like they're always watching, you guys. There's somebody that's always watching. And sometimes it's things that are like specific where it's like you're not going to hear, you know, anybody just kind of spew that out. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm trying to think of like a really good example of that. But I've definitely heard it later. Like I'll do the astrology and analyze like an NFL game and an NFL chart. And then afterward, like the next day or so, I'll like hear that same thing being said by like somebody on TV or somebody on the radio or something. So it's a little sus. It's a little sus to me. Like, okay. But yeah, they're always listening, you guys. They're always listening. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I want to hang out the rest, but I guess I can. I was a little tired earlier, and now I'm feeling a little bit better. It was such that busy morning that I had at Fleet Farm, you guys, at the garden center. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go check on my dog, but I think she's just sleeping on the sofa. But I'll be right back. But again, I'm like really excited that I can like show the game on here and not get in trouble. All right. For those of you on YouTube and Twitch, I wish you could see this. But for those of you that are watching on YouTube and Twitch, if you do have TikTok, my TikTok channel is in the description. So you could come over there and you could see the game. So I will tell anybody that too that asks me. Because in the past, again, I've always had to say no on YouTube and Twitch. But I'll have to guide them over to TikTok. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go check on Gigi. And I might grab something to eat. Like a snack or something. And then I'll be back. All right, BRB. It's dark, obviously, here right now. I might turn this on. Okay. Dark out here. I turned the light on in here. I turned my overhead light on. So maybe that's a little better now. Yeah. All right. I normally don't eat this, but I bought some earlier. And I was telling you guys earlier that there was free popcorn at Fleet Farm. Here it is. I grabbed it for my dog. Because I'm pretty sure there's butter on it. And I'm vegan, so I don't eat that. Oh, Gigi's in the house, you guys. Those of you on TikTok, I think you could probably see her. Here she is. You see her? Sorry, YouTube and Twitch, you guys can't see her. Here, come over here. There's Gigi, you guys. She's gonna have her popcorn. Here you go. All right, Gigi. Should we see what she can do, you guys? Ready, Gigi? Speak. Louder. Speak. 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 All right. All right. We'll do some tricks. She's a smart girl. She knows things. Ready? Speak. Louder. Speak. All right. She gets her popcorn. Got all my plants back there. Ready? All right. High five. Thank you. Stand. Nice. Good job. Here you go. Oh, she missed it. She gets her popcorn. Also, I might give her one of these. I do not like these. I do not like them. And I swear they overtake the entire Chex Mix bag. And again, I really don't buy this normally. So I'll give her a ride chip. All right, twirl. Good job. Nice girl. Good job. She knows more stuff too, but there's less room in here. Like she knows how to roll over and do all that stuff. All right, high five. Thank you. Watch me. Thank you. Speak. What? Speak. All right. Okay. We got Gigi working for her popcorn over here. She's got to work for it. She also has those buttons too. And for anybody on TikTok, she does have her own channel. All right. Okay. But yeah, anybody with pets, okay, especially dogs, well, cats too. You crinkle a bag, they're going to come running. All right. Ugh, you guys, it's pretty much rye chips left over. I don't like them. I don't like them. Can I say that again? I don't like them. I like the little, I like the Chex, and then I also like the little breadsticks. Those are good. I mean, but this is why I don't buy this stuff. Like, I rarely buy this. Like, I don't think I've had Chex Mix in years. Not because I don't like it, but got all this crap in there. Citric acid, I swear you guys, citric acid is in frickin' everything. Okay. What else do we have in here? Palm oil, not good. It's basically degermed yellow cornmeal. While I like corn, it's got no nutritional value. Okay. Who doesn't like popcorn? Well, I'm sure there's people that don't like popcorn, but no nutritional value. You know what I should have grabbed? Oh no! You guys, Dante DiVincenzo's in a boot and he's in a wheelchair. That is not good. Damn it. What are they saying about that?
Allowed after at halftime of game 4. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
Update on him hopefully soon too, man, because you don't want injuries to ever decide the series. Tough first half for the Timberwolves, but they're still in it 54-50.
Yep. Damn. Ooh. All right, William, 2-1. Pittsburgh scored. What period are they in? Are they in the second period over there? Probably, right? Jeez. All right. She's loving the popcorn. Okay, lay down. Thank you. Here you go. All right. Well, you guys, it sounds like, and it looks like freaking Dante DiVincenzo's out. Damn it. He's like one of my favorite. Yeah. I think this has butter on it. Yeah, I don't want that. That sucks. Man. But again, back to the astrology of it all. That's what I was worried about with the Timberwolves. Having all of this stuff in their 12th house. What's hidden away from them? And also Chiron in the 12th house. I don't like it. And we're literally seeing that play out. Chiron is the wounded healer. It deals with wounds. Okay? And 12th house is what's hidden away from the Timberwolves. It's a hidden enemy. 2 of their starters are out. Dante DiVincenzo went out within a minute. Ant went out second quarter. So it's just like, again, we're watching the chart play out in real time. Still on commercial. Gigi's just staring at me. You guys see her? Here. Shoot, you can't see her. Hold on. Can't quite see her. Oh, my leg's in the way. That's why. There she is. She's just waiting patiently for anything else. You guys, she's literally right here. For those of you on YallTube and Twitch, she's right over here. You guys can see my plants back there. I'm really excited about the palm plant. It's got new growth there. Opening up. It's hard to see. And then right here, that's chocolate mint. It's kind of hard to see, but it smells really good. So you guys can just watch Gigi until the game comes back. Started the third quarter. Here we go. Denver's up by 4. 54-50. Yeah. And again, I picked Denver to win by 3-7. My prediction record for this series is I am 2-1. For game 3, I picked the Timberwolves to win by 1-9. They won by 17. Game 2, I picked the Timberwolves to win by 1 to 10 points, and they won by 5. And then in game 1, I picked the Timberwolves to win by 6, and they lost. Denver won 116 to 105. So, again, I'm 2-1 with this series. All right, we're back. Look at how cute she is. Little cutie. All right. Gigi, game's back. All right. Oh, no. I accidentally ate a rye chip. Ugh. Ugh. They're not as bad as they used to be, like when I was a kid. But they're still, I don't like it. I don't like rye. All right, Gigi, here you go. All right. Okay, we're back. Let me flip my camera around. Also, Gumby says hey to everybody back there. Rudy just got the ball stripped away. What the hell? feel like I just spit something out of my mouth. That's gross. As a Wolves fan, I'm concerned, but as an astrologer, I can't say that we didn't see this happening, okay? I'm going to try to not screenshot my face again. All right. Here we go. We're back. Oh, what happened here? Why is Jamal Murray alone? Did somebody get a technical foul here? What's going on?
Yeah, Michael, I just talked to Chris Finch, and he said there's no update on Anthony Edwards yet, that Edwards is still being evaluated back in the line.
There's my boyfriend, Finchy.
I'll let you know. As for Dante DiVincenzo, I asked Chris Finch how his guys are handling an emotional loss like that. He said he was pleased with how they
Get in there!
game so far. First, Dante going down.
Yeah, Dante going down, Ant going down. They're dropping like flies.
Just down a couple of possessions that they need to clean up the 50-50 balls. He feels like they're getting beat in that area, but he said guys have to continue to step up and to keep fighting.
We got Mike Conley in. Mike Conley's in. Finchy's trying to keep the morale high. All right. Let me move this back a little bit. Woo! You guys can see a little bit more here. Oh my God. Seriously, could we get any more dramatic? I'm telling you, all the Denver Nuggets, they're going for Oscars. They want that trophy. The acting, the overacting, the theatrics of it all. I can't. Conley pushing the Joker. The Joker's getting under everybody's skin. Jade McDaniels pulling Jamal Murray's jersey earlier. The series has been good, though. Again, I'm not going to lie. It's been entertaining. Okay. Are we just going to let Jamal Murray dance all over the place? Are we just going to let the Joker get the rebound? Airball. Oh, God, I just ate a rye chip again on accident. Shit, I got to put that down. The crowd better be yelling airball. Are you kidding? Yeah, the Timberwolves, I can already tell the shift has already taken place. They're losing this game. I hate to say that as a Timberwolves fan. We can just see it. Mike Conley getting in there. You think he's down and out. You think he should retire. He's back. He never left. All right, I'm trying to get my mouse over here, you guys. Sorry for those of you on TikTok. I'm trying to move that. Seriously, anytime Rudy and the Joker go one-on-one, it's concerning. Because he can't guard him. I'm sorry. That's a mismatch. And I know that they have to be on one another. But I'm sorry, no. Come on, Julius, get in there. There you go. All right, Timberwolves are keeping it close here. Denver 61, Minnesota 56. Just started the second half. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't get more of a complaint from Jamal Murray. Gigi's leaving. She's like, the snacks are over. I'm out of here. She's gone. She's going to go back to her spot on the sofa. And she was sleeping on the sofa in her spot. Excuse me. This is why I don't like to eat while I stream. Stuff in your teeth. You know, all that stuff. I don't like doing it. But yet, I will have a snack. A lot of the time, the majority of you guys know this, during the NFL season, I'll have a secret snack ready for halftime. Dasumu. I like him a lot. Can I say that again? He's been having, again, a really good series, too. He's going to the line. And again, the recipe for success. Play defense. Get the rebound. And make your free throws. Okay? That's my recipe for success. Hi, T-Bass. How are you? What's going on, Chica Boom? Oh, you know, we're just watching the Wolves in Denver over here. How are you? Good to see you. I have been slightly paying attention to the NFL draft. No, Ant's not back. No, he's not. Dante was in a boot, and they showed him in a wheelchair. And no, we have not seen Anthony Edwards back yet, unfortunately. No, which is Not good. T-Bass, are you drinking moonshine from a jar? You know it. You know it. Saturday night. Come on. Good to see you, though. How are you? What's been going on with you? What do you think of the NFL draft? Can you fill me in on the players? Because you know your girl doesn't know. Okay. I only know the names. And like Caleb Banks. Oh! Ayo DeSumo. He is just nailing it. Oh, he's high-fiving the fans, sitting courtside. Ties it up. We like it. 63-63. Hell yeah. Mike Conley with the assists. Seriously, he has been money. Whoever that fan is, they're like, I am excited about this. All right. I got to flip my camera back over, you guys. No. All right, there we go. And two, T-Bass, I'm on TikTok on my phone, and I can show the game on here. Okay? Which is crazy. I got to plug in my phone, you guys. You need to do a reading on the Vikings first round draft picks foot. Is that Caleb? That Caleb kid? If I could find his personal astrology, like his own personal birth chart, I would do it. But that's probably not out there because I would need the exact time that he was born. Let's look up his birthday, though. Because isn't he the one that's been injured like multiple times? I was talking to my one coworker on Friday, and she's a Chicago Bears fan. But she was like filling me in about all of his injuries because she watches a lot of college football. And again, a lot of you know that I do not watch it. I don't watch college sports really. Isn't that his name? Yeah. Okay. Caleb Banks. He is a Pisces. So he was born March 12th of 2003. Oh my gosh. He's so young. Or I look at this draft, the more I like it, especially if the guy's foot totally heals and doesn't come back as a problem. But that's a big if. He is a huge man. Okay, I did see that. Isn't he like 6'7"? He's 6'6". Yeah. Summer Home, hello. Good evening. Thanks for joining. You crazy kids, I don't do TikTok. I know, right? I'm learning this sphere. Sabro, the Wolves still fight back. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a tough hill to climb for them. Let me go grab my book, and then we can look up Caleb's, a little bit more of his astrology. So yeah, he's a Pisces. So, but that's only one. Summer Home, you missed Gigi earlier. She was over here. You guys couldn't really see her. You could see her on TikTok, but this is her popcorn. That was free at Fleet Farm. Shout out to Fleet Farm earlier. I got to go back to the garden center. All right. Here's my book. All right. And again, too, for those of you on YouTube and Twitch, seriously, the TikTok folks over here, they told me that I can put the game on. I just can't show the commercials. So I'm showing people on TikTok the game, which is cool. I didn't know that I could do that. All right. Oh man, I don't think this book goes to 2003. I think it only goes to 2000. Damn it. The Youngins, I can't look it up in the book. I can look it up online though. Damn. Yeah, this book only goes to 2000, my planetary tables. So I'll have to look it up. Okay, we're back, you guys. Yeah, Sabro, we will see. All right. Thanks for liking the live, you guys. I'm going to put the game back on. If I can do it without taking a screenshot of my face again. Oh, there's my boyfriend, Finchy. Perfect timing. I have to keep my phone plugged in, you guys, so that's why it's a little closer. Finch is getting pissed. Ah! Finchy's throwing the F-bombs. It's tied up, 63-63. All right, I'll unplug my phone here so I can move it back. What's going on here? He mad that Julius Randle got shoved or what? Finchy can get feisty. Oh, he's pissed. All right, Julius is at the line. I like Julius Randle a lot too. Obviously, as a Timberwolves fan, I like the majority of the team. Okay. T-Boss, yes, he broke his foot and then re-broke it. And we're talking about a 300 plus pound man. Hopefully it doesn't resurface shit. Okay, yeah. That's kind of what my coworker was talking about too. My coworker that's a Bears fan that we were talking about the draft. And again, she follows, like, her and her husband like follow college sports, and her husband's a Vikings fan, so she stays kind of on top of like the Viking stuff too. But then she was telling me that the Bears got that safety that the Vikings were eyeing. Like, and I go, you're welcome. So she's like, when he turns into Harrison Smith, that'll be great. And I was like, of course. And then she was telling me about all of the injuries too. So, bring back Gigi. She went back to her spot on the couch. She did. She's like, I'm out of here for right now. She's like, you take the popcorn away, I'm out of here. So, all right. And again, I like that the Timberwolves got the old school jerseys. Call her back to say hi. Default name? I could. I tried to crinkle the bag because you guys on TikTok could see her. I had the camera on her earlier. She was doing her tricks and stuff. If I crinkle the bag and she comes back, because I can't show the ads. Gigi. She's the background on my computer. Oh, she's back. She came running. Here, hold on. Here. There she is. We'll go back to the game, you guys. Minnesota up 65-63. She's back. It's the popcorn that got her back. Speak. There you go. Good job. Get in there, Rudy. Joker with the foul. Oh my God, seriously. I'm telling you guys, anytime Joker gets a foul or does not get a foul, he acts like, oh my God, what? Seriously, he's going for the Oscar, I'm telling you. High five. Thank you. Here you go. Oh, there she is. Yep, there she is. All right. She's the real star of the show. So, yeah, you guys can see my plant situation back there. There's my astrology book. 7:03 left to go in the third. All right, no more treats. That's all I got. You can have more later. She's had a lot of treats today, you guys. She got a pup cup earlier, too. Because we went to get coffee before we went to Fleet Farm. All right. Okay, Gigi. Say see you later. She should get a treat for every free throw. Oh, she could. Yeah, she could. I like that idea. If she stays in here. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm trying to flip the camera back, you guys. My God. There we go. All right. We're back. The treat for every free throw. That's funny. But he is tough. SOB, he went through all of the Senior Bowl and the Combine with a broken foot and did extremely well. Wow, that's crazy. Damn. Like the Iceman. See, look at Joker still bitching and complaining. That book's only for old people. I am an old person. Aaron Gordon going to the locker room for Denver. All right, we'll have to see what happens there. Wonder if he'll come back or not. We'll have to see. That book is only for old people. That's hilarious. Next time it's a cold, rainy game for the Bears and you... Yeah, well, yeah. I guess she's my coworker, so you got to kind of see. But we get along. Yeah. Say it's Bear Point out to them, please, that they have a losing record in games under 32 degrees. I'll have to say that. She knows her shit though, so she'll have something to say back, so I'll have to be prepared. But yeah, I'll have to tell her that. I'll have to tell her that. Yeah. Okay, Julia's getting the rebound. Rudy, get in there! Oh my god! Rudy almost turned it over. Oh, look at that. We got acting again from the Joker. Seriously. We can't believe it. Default name, I know that. Yeah, Wild One and OT. We were talking about that earlier. Gigi's barking at something out there. Who knows what it is? Rudy, why do you do that? And again, for those of you on YouTube and Twitch, I am like showing the game on TikTok if you're over there. Look at that. Seriously. He's going for an Oscar every time. Every time. She wants a treat? Of course she does. I think she's barking at the neighbors or something. Somebody has the audacity to drive by. How dare they? Delton, really? We were just touching on that a little bit. We had an amazing draft. We were just talking about Caleb a little bit. Oh, shit, you guys. I gotta flip this back. Oh, okay, we're back. All right. Because I learned that you can't show the commercials. Again, thanks on TikTok for letting me know, you guys. All right, Denver up 71-65. 6:03 to go in the third. Anthony Edwards is out. Dante DiVincenzo is in a boot and is in a wheelchair. We don't like it. Okay. Big dogs. Nice. We're going to have to do like a stream about that. And when I say we, that means that I'll just stream and you guys can fill me in. Okay. Io DeSumo just completely killing it still. I think he's been my favorite player this series for the Wolves. Delton's good to see you though. Hope you're having a good Saturday. T-Bass, next time the Bears play in a cold or rainy game. Did I already get to this one? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I keep repeating. Say it's bear weather. Point out to them that they have a losing record. I'm going to have to remember that. But the thing is, I'm going to have to remember it and also have more to say because she'll come back with something else. Because her husband's a Vikings fan, so she's going to know. All right. Delton, thank you. I'm not old. No, not really. I mean, in general, like, I don't consider people old unless they're, like, 90 years old. And you're, like, late 80s or 90s, then I'm like, okay, you're older. There's nothing wrong with that. But, like, that's when I consider somebody, like, actually old. But I've always felt like an old person, even when I was a kid. I felt old. Felt like an old person. Old soul, I guess, maybe. Jaden's back in. Nas, fake the three. Out to, is that Bones Highland? Jaden with the rebound. Finally, Timberwolves are getting the rebound. Damn it. They just can't connect. Oh, this is going to be a foul, I'm sure. If this isn't a foul on Hardaway Jr., I'll be shocked. Damn. Oh, shit. But yeah, Dalton, thanks for saying that. We're not old. T-Bass, I know, right? I was saying earlier that, like, the frickin' bitching and complaining for every foul and non-foul called is running rampant in the NBA. Like, I know that they've always kind of done that, but it just seems like more and more, like every year, it's just like a complaint. It's a complaint fest. Oh, Timberwolves with the turnover. Highland with the layup, and it's good. Timberwolves within 3. 4-4-4 left in the third, you guys. Denver's up 73-70. Rudy getting his paw in there. Another turnover by Rudy. There you go. Timberwolves within 1. 73-72. Nice. I like it. Dalton, you think we're going to win? I hope so. I picked Denver to win by, what was it, 3-7? Because you know how I do. Like the first hour and a half of the stream, I was just breaking down the chart. So, of course, if you're interested, you can go back and watch that. He's so tough. Which one? Bones or Io DeSumo? Or all of them? Or Rudy? You're not saying that about Rudy, are you? I mean, if you are, that's fine. Timberwolves are howling. All right. And you know, I like the energy that they're keeping up, you know, even without Ant. Okay? And without Dante. Woo! All right. Oh shit, really? Dalton, I worked 14 hours at Mayo Hospital doing the lobby stairs to the subway. Shit's awesome. Beautiful architecture. Shit, that's a really long day. Are you talking about Subway? Like the restaurant Subway? Or is there an actual subway system? I'm assuming it's Subway. Subway. Did you get a sub? But yeah, shoot, that's a long day, dude. Putting in the work. That's cool, though. Beautiful architecture. Nice. They better call a timeout. Yeah, you called it. Shit, I ain't young. What? You're not 80 or 90, right? Because that's our threshold for actually being old. Oh, Desumu is crazy. Yeah, Sauro. I like him a lot. He's awesome. He's another scrappy one, too. You know? Puts in the dirty work. Somebody's gonna have to do it now that Dante is out. So, oops. We're still on commercial, you guys. But yeah, no. You're not 80 or 90 years old, so you're not old. Right? The youngsters. I guess I consider young people like 20-year-olds, 20 and under, mid-20s, 25. I mean, shoot, even people that are 30, I'm like, you're young. I'm still in my 30s, but I'm not 30. I'm older than that. T-Bass, so what did your reading say about this game? I came in late. Shoot. Let me try to give you the Cliff Notes version. Excited, electrifying energy from the fans. Like excited, but a little bit nervous energy from the fans. For the Timberwolves, I like for them that they're ruled by Venus, which is a benefic planet, the lesser benefic planet. I like that for them. What I don't like for the Timberwolves is that the moon rules our emotions, also the people. The moon was moving to square Venus, so like some tension for the Timberwolves and how they're feeling. Another thing for the Timberwolves that I did not like, which we've already seen transpire, is the Timberwolves are kind of dealing with injuries and their game, and also dealing with Denver as an open enemy and a hidden enemy. All of that, like injuries being hidden away from them. I was worried about that, and we're kind of already seeing that transpire with Ant going down and Dante going down. What I like for Denver is that they're ruled by Mars, and Mars is in a sign that it rules. Mars is also in a really good spot for Denver. Mars is high intensity, so I was saying that I expected Denver to do everything that it takes to wait for the perfect time to strike and to have high intensity and high energy. And I also expected this game to be a lot closer and to be kind of a different game for Denver than we saw in game 3. Kind of like they're going to be on it a little bit more. And that if Denver can stay consistent and be disciplined all 4 quarters, and their older veteran players can come in clutch, that will be the key for their victory. So a little bit of a Cliff Note version there. But we got Brad Pitt going to the line here. Okay, the actor on the team. Again, that's the Joker. I swear, going for a freaking Oscar anytime. But Dalton, obviously you know me as a Timberwolves fan. I mean, that's when, like, obviously when I do the astrology prediction, I got to stay neutral. But when I am done with the prediction and I just have the fan hat on, hell yeah. Like, as a fan, I want them to win. as an astrologer, I want my prediction to be right. So it's kind of like this double-edged sword, right? But obviously, I would love the Wolves to win because I'm a fan. Yeah. And, you know, I'm not right all the time with my predictions, right? I'm always learning. But, yeah, you know we're going to win. We'll see. They're keeping it close. And I also said that it was going to be, I think I already said that, it's going to be a close game. So I originally was like seeing like a 3-point difference in like the victory margin, but I went with 3 to 7 points. And I did pick Denver to win just because I was worried about all of that like hidden enemy energy that the Timberwolves are dealing with, and just the high intensity and like the Martian energy. And Mars does really well when it comes to sports, and Mars is the main ruler for Denver today. And Mars is just in a really good position for Denver, so that's why I ultimately went with them. But I do think it's going to be really close. What are those black t-shirts the fans are wearing? What does it say on them? I'm not sure, actually. Oh, I think it says Wolves back. I think they say Wolves back. All right. Wolves within 1 at 75-74. But yeah, I think that's what it says. Hummingbird. I was going to call you Hummingbird. Yeah, Wolves back. That's what they say. All right. I'm a grandfather, I'm old. Nah. There's grandpas that are like in their 30s. But I will disagree. Unless you're 80 or 90 years old, I don't think you're old. But, I mean, yeah, if you're technically a grandfather. But shoot, I remember... gotta rearrange in my chair here. I remember when I was a barista and this guy came in. He would come in all the time. We really liked him. And he was like in his mid to late 30s at the time. And he was a grandpa. And I just remember being like, what? I mean, what? But he was a teen dad. And then his son also ended up being a teen dad. So yeah, he was a grandpa by like 36 or something like that. So woo on Quiznos with the Ernest Borgnine. Quiznos sounds kind of good right now. Wolfpack, I like it. No, it says Wolves back, I think. BACK. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the t-shirts say Wolves back. I like that the Timberwolves are going with the old school jerseys. All right, what's going on here? Yeah, this game has been really good, though. It's been close. I should have worn my old school Timberwolves shirt tonight. Aha! Denver can't make their free throws. Tee-hee. Seriously, that's the key to victory. Oh, okay. Goes on... Okay, at an actual Subway. Okay. I didn't know if you were talking about, like, the restaurant, that they had a Subway there. But, yeah, there's a Subway system there. Gotcha. Okay. Yes. To their sister building. Okay. I didn't know that. Very good. I remember when Dr. J punched Larry Bird square in the face and it was only a technical. They didn't even get kicked out of the game. See? They're a bunch of babies now, right? Imagine if that happened. Nas Reed goes down. Things are getting spicy. No to Quiznos wrap sandwich. Are you kidding? No. We're getting interruption to this game right now. Stop. No. We're not doing that right now. Texas told us about this earlier. That there was like shots fired or something at the White House. He's addressing the incident. You guys. Okay, I understand. Whatever. We're gonna interrupt the game? I could put the radio on. Hold on. I can bypass this. Hold on. The game is getting interrupted, you guys. Hold the phone. Let me... We got the radio now. All right. We had to put the radio on because there's an interruption. We'll see what goes on. We'll see what happens. Tied at 76. Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, they're now up 3-1 in the third. William, I got my fingers crossed for you. All right. Yep, exactly. Radio coming in clutch. There's the Timberwolves radio network. Mm-hmm. Yep, coming in. And I'm also going to pull up the score on Google. Hummingbird, I saw someone with a KFAN t-shirt at Safeway yesterday. Oh, really? They're all over the place. Hell yeah. Go Julius. Woo! Delton, you could be correct. I don't understand young people anymore. I'm officially on the other side of the generation camp for sure. I don't understand the young folk either. I don't. Hell yeah. Old guy trying to figure out the self-checkout. Gian, I can't show the game because they're interrupting. Trump is talking right now. Yeah. I'll check it out again. Maybe they're back. Yeah, they interrupted, so they're not showing the game on. I was watching on ABC. They're doing this presidential thing here. No, I don't want to show that. I don't talk politics. I don't really even follow at all, so I'm not showing it. Because, I mean, I'm glad that nobody got hurt. I'm not wanting anybody to get hurt anywhere. But no, I don't pay attention to politics, and I don't talk politics on here. This is not my jam. Not what I do. So yeah, but T-Bass, I'm kind of with you there. Like, I don't understand anything that goes on. I'm still trying to learn the TikTok sphere, okay? But yeah, so the score, I can let you know. Timberwolves are up 80-78. We're almost in the fourth quarter. There's about 7 seconds to go in the third. So Timberwolves are up by 2. I have the radio on, but 81-78 now. The radio's behind a little bit. Timberwolves up by 4. Gian, you're welcome. Not my Jam. Yeah, Jam. He's the winner of Survivor. Yes. That's funny. I forget what season he won, though. Thanks for liking the live, you guys. Appreciate that. Thank you. I have clapping now. Thank you. I'll see if the game's back. Trump's still talking. End of the third quarter, you guys. Wolves up 82-78. Yeah, we were smooth sailing over here with showing the game till we got an interruption. And Texas told us that earlier, actually. He popped in on YouTube and told us that. And he prefaced with not to talk politics, which is like, I can't control what anybody's going to say, obviously. But yeah, I don't follow politics myself personally. I mean, obviously, I'm like aware of like what's going on with what I hear, but like, that's not my jam. Not my jam. I don't follow it. So, and like, if we are going to talk about that just for a quick second, like, even though there's like 2 sides or whatever, like, I personally think that they're all intertwined. They both go hand in hand. The one side works with the other side works with the other side. So that's what I think about it. All right. He's still chit-chatting over here. Still talking. He's in a tux. We are at commercial. The Timberwolves are currently up 82-78. I like the vitality and the life force that the Timberwolves are showing tonight too, especially with the injuries that they're experiencing and that they're dealing with. So I like that. And let's see. I know. Dalton, you're right. McDaniels has been getting handy. Like he shoved the Joker the other night, and then tonight he totally grabbed it was Jamal Murray. He totally grabbed Jamal Murray's jersey. I mean, just like, for everyone to see. It was not subtle at all. Mm-hmm. Out of that. Ooh, 3-2. All right. How much time is left? They must be nearing the end, huh? Right? I don't know. I guess. I mean, I'm not for any of that at all. Like, the violence, we'll pass on that. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I guess there was something that went on. But I was like astralizing that earlier too, because the moon was at 29 degrees of Leo. And the moon's like the emotions and stuff like that. And that's Donald Trump's rising sign that rules himself and his body is at 29 degrees of Leo, where the moon was. So, and the moon was squaring Uranus. Uranus was at 29 degrees of Taurus, and that square is tension. And 29 degrees in astrology is also the anaretic degree. It can be a dangerous degree. So it's just very interesting, and not in like a positive way, but just astrologically that transpired. And also Uranus is moving into Gemini, or has officially moved into Gemini now for the first time in 84 years. And Donald Trump was born during Gemini season. And Uranus is this unstable, unpredictable energy. So, and that just happened. Uranus just moved into Gemini pretty much like when all this stuff transpired that they're talking about right now at the White House. So it's just, yeah. The astrology be astrologing, you guys. Let's see. They're playing Prince. Timberwolves up by 6.
To another level in that third quarter.
Nice.
4.3
They're still talking.
It was a +10 in his 6 minutes. Wolves have the ball.
Yeah. 11:24 to go in the fourth, you guys. They just started. Somebody tried. Yeah, I know. T-Bass. Yeah, Texas came in here a little bit earlier. Unfortunately, crazy world we live in. Yeah. I mean, I could go down that rabbit hole too. Like, yeah. We'll just leave it at that. It is unfortunately crazy. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I don't think somebody is trying to kill the president again, is talking politics. Two wings, the same bird. I don't trust any of them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. You're right. It's not necessarily talking that way. It's just talking about like current events, I suppose. But yeah, all intertwined. Yeah. Yeah. All intertwined. 7 minutes left. Last time you checked. All right. Well, my fingers are crossed for you. Yeah, isn't it though? For real. Fascinating. It is. All right, let's go back and see. Denver 80, Timberwolves 84. They're still talking. They interrupted our game. They interrupted our stream. I guess. We can't help it. We're having such a good time, right? And then there's a turd in the punch bowl. Okay. 10:57 to go in the fourth. Oh, that wasn't really a political statement. I would say that about anybody trying to shoot any president. Yeah. I was just saying I generally just don't talk politics at all. But yeah, I guess it's like a current event that's happening. But yeah, when Texas came in here earlier, after it happened right away, he prefaced it with not to talk politics. So anyway, but yeah. But to your point, T-Bass, it's a crazy world. It's a crazy place. But I don't think anybody was injured, what it sounds like. So, but I could be wrong, I guess. But I hope not. But we have all that Martian energy in the sky right now, too. So And Mars is associated. I don't want to get another violation for talking about the planet Mars. I did on TikTok the other night because I was talking about the attributes associated with Mars, which can be associated with what transpired earlier. So, yeah, with Mars being in Aries, again, it's us all just, you can astralize anything, basically, long story short. Timberwolves up 85-80, 10 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the fourth. Then going out into the swamps lately, there's been reports of, oh, really? Black Panther sightings? Been seeing if I could find it. Even tracks. Have you found anything? I think you were kind of making mention of that a little while ago too, weren't you? Like a month or so ago? Yeah. Black Panthers are very, very cool. I would not want to run into one of them in the wild. That's for sure. But they're very striking. Absolutely. I did, however, find some really large alligator tracks. Ah! Really? That's crazy. Oh man, really? You were able to sneak up on some wild boars, so you still got it. There you go. Yeah, still got it. Wolves up by 4, 86-82. I'll go back and see if the game is back yet. It's not back yet. They're still talking. All right, just when things were getting really exciting here. But yeah, I mean, so far, kind of like what I was making mention of earlier when I was breaking down the chart, the game is very, very close. A lot different than what we saw in game 3, for sure. So, yeah, keeping it close. 86-82. Timberwolves now to 90. They're up by 8. Nice. I like that. Very good. And, you know, I could see some things if the Timberwolves do end up winning, too. With the chart, anyway. All right. But yeah, Timberwolves are ruled by Venus over here, you guys. Venus is the lesser benefic planet. It's a good planet. Generally gives positivity. So, yeah, actually, one thing, too, is Venus is trining Pluto. And trine is the most positive aspect that two planets can have with one another. And Pluto is one of the rulers for Denver today. So that's kind of why, another reason why I kind of gave Denver the edge. But if the Timberwolves do end up winning, it could actually be the flip side. It could be because the Timberwolves, being Venus, is overcoming Pluto, trining. So kind of like the opposite. So I'll have to remember to write that down. All right.
You need it most. It's what makes them
They're on commercial. But I so much want to see a panther in the wild. That would be really cool. I mean, it would be cool, but at the same time, it would be scary. But I hope you are able to see one and that you can come out safely and everything like that. But yeah, they're very striking. Absolutely. And is that kind of like a rarity down there? You know? Because you're in Florida? Is that kind of a rarity to see them? Or, I mean, I would just think that they're just so sneaky, right? Like cats do. Where they don't show themselves a lot. But do you guys have a lot of those down there? I guess is what I'm asking. All right. 9 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the fourth. Timberwolves are up 90-82. I'll go back and see if the game is back yet. I have a sneaking suspicion that we might not get to see the rest of the game. I have a sneaking suspicion about that. They're still talking at the White House. All right. We'll keep tabs on that. Seriously, just as we were going into like the fourth quarter. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think actually this game might be on ESPN too. Hold on. Seinfeld's on. Let me double check on that. I think ESPN might be airing it too. Let me see. Dang it, I thought ESPN maybe had it. Hell yeah. Dang it. You guys, I thought ESPN maybe had it.
Had a hard-earned bucket just moments ago, but that's a significant. It's not just
Damn.
a 7-2, 10-2 run. Over a 7.5-minute stretch, the Wolves have really found some footing here without Dante and Ian. They really have.
Yeah, they have, for sure.
Anybody that's bringing the ball to the floor, they force the turnovers.
I'm matching the people on the radio. Dang it, you guys, it's not on. Oh, I see Pittsburgh, though, and the Penguins, William. I see that's on. I thought that this was airing on ESPN as well. I guess I'm wrong there. It's on ABC, so that's why we got the interruption. Dang it. Yeah. Dang. Well, I'll keep tabs. Joker's back. Timberwolves up by 11. Rudy's having a pretty good game today. I can stay off Rudy. I've been hard on him the last couple of games. The radio's a little delayed. Google's a little bit ahead. Timberwolves up by 13, 95-82. They're pulling away here. Dalton, I think you're right. All right. Timberwolves able to overcome all this 12th house energy, too. I like it. Let's see. 8 minutes to go about. Yeah, the radio is behind Google. It's delayed. It's 95-82. Denver 83. They bring it within 12. Oh, Denver must be at the line. Denver within 11 now, 95-84. Hell yeah. Get in there, Jaden. Do the dirty work. They're still talking at the White House. Yeah, the radio's like 30 seconds behind. Hell yeah, Mike Conley. Do it to it, man.
This is a matchup that he could be on the floor for, too. The Christian Brown matchup is perfect for him.
7:26 to go. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's already 10 o'clock. How did that happen? Seems like they're paused or at a timeout or something. Wolves up by 13, 97-84. They're pulling away. Like it. Man, the Timberwolves could end it. If they end up winning tonight, they could end this on Monday. Woo! Wouldn't that be exciting? Winning the series in 5 games? What? No, it's not. Not yet. No, it's not on yet. They're still talking. Still talking at the White House. They're not back yet. I keep checking, or I have it up. T-Bass, the last time I was out, I was able to pick a bunch of fresh Smilox sprouts, take them home and made a salad. What kind of sprouts are that? That sounds good, though. Yum. I was at the garden. I went to the garden center at Fleet Farm earlier today. I should have got some microgreens. I have some microgreen seeds, actually. That's awesome. I want to look those up. Timberwolves 97, Denver 84. 7:10 left to go. The radio that I have playing is behind. That's the best we can do right now because they interrupted the game. All right. Black Panthers are pretty rare. Panthers in general aren't sighted too much. Not that they're not around, but they probably are more in the Everglades. Okay, interesting. Yeah. I mean, they're super cool. I love their eyes, right? That's awesome. Better chance of seeing a bear in the wild than a panther. Do you guys have a lot of bears down there in Florida? Are there a lot of bears down there? I mean, obviously up here in Minnesota there are, but... And I want to say, I don't know if I've heard of any, like, panther sightings in Minnesota. I could be absolutely wrong there. There's definitely, like, cougar and, like, lynx. Obviously, right? The WNBA, the lynx sightings here, but I don't know, actually. I could look that up here quick. Oh, shit. Let me go back. Oh, they're still talking. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see any more of this game, you guys. Aren't they done yet? Haven't you guys covered everything you needed to cover? Google heard me talking. No, there are no wild black panthers in Minnesota or anywhere in the United States. I don't know if I believe that AI overview then. Black panther is not a distinct species, but rather a term for melanistic leopards or jaguars, which do not live in the wild in North America. Well, how did they get there then? Yeah, bobcat, lynx, and cougars, mountain lions. No, okay. About the bears? Yeah. Hey, what? Oh, wait. Oh, nice. For some reason, I read that the other way. Yay! Congrats, 4-2. Nice. I'm glad that they got the victory. I'm sure you're happy about that. Pittsburgh won. They beat Philadelphia 4-2. NHL. There you go. Nice. And if the Timberwolves end up winning tonight, both the Timberwolves and the Wild will have won. Woo! All right, let's see if the game's back yet. Let's see what... Okay, they're giving us an update on TV here. Oh, and now it's gone. They said that something about the Denver-Minnesota game, but then they took it down. Fine. Fine. They have to keep talking. 6:48 left to go in the game. Timberwolves 97, Denver 84. Denver 85. They just scored. Rudy's been doing great. He's holding the Joker well below his average. They don't need him to score. I've been on Rudy's ass the last couple of games, but tonight he's been doing good. Game 3, he did very well. But I still, like, when he's still guarding Jokic one-on-one, I'm still like, ah! But yeah, to your point. I didn't know that he's keeping him well below his average. I guess, like, the games would reflect that, too, so. All right, Timberwolves 99. They're up by 13, 6 minutes to go. They're really pulling away here. Denver 86. Wolves 99. 6:21 to go. William, they still got to win 3 more games. I doubt they will win, but you're hoping. There's always hope, right? Anything can happen. You never know. The tides could turn. You never know. Are they still talking at the White House? They're still talking at the White House, you guys. After the game's over, I'm going to have to fill out my nerd notebook. Go Mike Conley. 6:03 to go. Wolves up by 13. There's nothing but rye chips left in this bag. I don't like them. I don't like them. Getting the rebound. Wrong team to get the rebound. They're still talking at the White House. Yeah. You guys, it's all rye chips. Besides crumbs. I don't like the rye chips. Yeah, it's past our bedtime, you guys. All right. They're going to commercial. Well, Chex Mix, exactly. It's all rye chips left. Munchies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I normally don't buy it, but I bought some today at the gas station. After Fleet Farm. Gigi got her popcorn. I got my Chex Mix. I was eating some in the car, and I just kept throwing the rye chips out the window for the birds. Chex Mix? No, I didn't go to the dollar store. Not today. I think they do have Chex Mix at the dollar store, though. No, it was at the gas station. Have you guys heard, too, the theory that dollar stores or Dollar Generals are portals? Have you heard that theory? That's a theory floating around out there. They're still talking. Rye chips are the best part. I beg to differ. I think they sell just rye chips now. I think they sell bags of rye chips. No, I'll pass. I'll send them to you. You want the rye chips? Hey, okay, it looks like they're done talking. The game might be back, you guys. We'll see. They're exiting stage left here at the White House. All right, let's see if they bring the game back. Yeah, I don't like the rye chips. The birds can have them. Oh, Florida has bears. Okay. I feel like bears are everywhere. They get around. Okay, they're done talking. Can we bring the game back, please? Yeah, Gigi does like the rye chips. I gave her a little piece of one. I'll save them for her. She can have them. Yeah. I have not seen, there is nothing, I have everything I have given Gigi, she has eaten. She's not a picky eater. Even lettuce and stuff. I'll just give her a piece of lettuce. She'll crunch that. She'll munch on that. Piece of spinach, she'll munch that too. Yeah, we were reading that earlier. Cougars, Panther, Mountain Lions are all the same thing. Yeah, I was reading that on Google earlier. And like black panthers are just a jaguar or a leopard. Yeah. Oh my God, we're still not we're never gonna get the game back, you guys. We're not gonna get back. We're not. They're still talking. They're still talking over here. Lynx are very cool looking. 4:44 left to go in the fourth, you guys. Denver within 9. It's 99 Wolves, Denver 90. They're still lurking. Speaking of animals and cats, Denver's still lurking. But yeah, I'm looking at Google and it's literally 4:44. Quarter four, 4 minutes, 44 seconds left to go. Wolves up by 9. Donald Trump is done talking, but they're still showing White House coverage here, you guys. It would be really nice if we could get the very end of the game. I don't think it's going to happen. So I just got the radio going, Timberwolves radio network, and I have the Google score up. So Google's a little bit ahead. Radio's, I think, about like 30 seconds delayed. Are we surprised? No. Usually a little bit of a delay there. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a fine Saturday. Saturday. I'm kind of hungry, but not really. I was going to make, like, dinner after this, but I'm kind of lazy now. Nuggets within 7. 92-99. 3:59 to go. Now when this game's getting extra good at the end here. Dang it. I'm checking back again. Yeah, I have a feeling that this game has been interrupted completely. And we're not gonna get the footage back, unfortunately. Just as I found out that on TikTok I can actually show the game. So I guess I learned that though. So I did learn that. 3:15 to go. Wolves up by 7. Smilek is a thorny vine. In the spring, if you hit it right after the rain, you break off the shoots or the sprouts. Oh, nice. Yummy. That sounds good. I bet I would like that. Probably spiced up your salad. Yeah. Should go to Flame Burger. I don't know if do they have any vegan options there? I don't think they do, right? I've never had it. Is that like a franchise, Flame Burger? If they had a veggie burger, that would be good. I keep going back to ABC to see if they're bringing the game back, but they just keep going over this footage that happened earlier. All right, Timberwolves up by 9, 101-92. Dalton, I think you're going to be right. So I'm going to move to 2-2, it looks like, on my predictions, which I'm upset about. But as a Timberwolves fan, I can be happy about the Wolves getting the win. And this one, too, when I was going over the entire chart earlier, this one was one of the harder ones for me. Especially because with all of the challenges that the Wolves had, and, you know, on the flip side, too, with Denver, you know, and especially with all of these planets in the Timberwolves' 12th house of, like, what's hidden away from them and things that they can't see, especially, like, those injuries that we saw earlier, but they've really, like, overcome that. So, as a Wolves fan, I'm happy about it. As an astrologer, it's one, like, okay, just got to write this down and learn from it and fill out my notes and do my highlighting and move on to the next one. But we'll see. 2:33 to go. Timberwolves 101. Denver 92. No chains over here of any type. Now I'm interested. I want to look that up. I wish I had some. You know what, though? Actually, my aunt gave me a jar of her homemade, like pasta sauce, tomato sauce, and it is so good. And I don't really like tomatoes that much, but like it's homegrown tomatoes out of her garden, and the spices out of her garden too. It's so good. So I could make something with that. She gave me a huge jar of it today, earlier when I met up with her. I'm like, yes, that's bomb. And the last jar that she gave me, I ate it. I finished it in like 2 days. But it's really good. Flame Burger menu. Let's see what they have. Oh, man, they have a lot of really good options. They need to do a vegan option. Breakfast anytime. A flame platter, you guys. They have a flame platter. Now I'm getting hungry. Coleslaw, chicken wings, onion rings. I love onion rings. 1:55 to go, you guys. Timberwolves are up by 9. 101 to 92. It looks like they're going to get the victory. Finchie's been a little feisty tonight, too. And you know what? Good on the Timberwolves for really, like, rising above those injuries, especially with Ant out and Dante going out within a minute of the game. Or tip-off, rather. Oh, wait. Oh, they have a vegetarian option. I bet you could make that vegan, though, and just leave the mayo off. A quarter-pound flame-seared Southwest black bean veggie burger served with a slice of grilled onion, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. If you just left the mayo off, that could be vegan. It's making me hungry. Making me hungry. These pretzels are making me thirsty. 1:52 to go, you guys. If they bring this game back now on TV, it's back. You guys, it's back. It's back. Timberwolves up by 12. They're going to get it. All right, you guys, it's back. Hell yeah. All right, we can get the last tail end of it here. All right. Woo! All right, we're back. Hell yeah. Yep, game's back on. Thank you. I love onion rings. Seriously, they're so good. I don't know the brand. I forget the brand, but there's this like vegan-friendly brand of onion rings that I buy at the store sometimes. They're so good. Yeah, I love a good onion ring. I like Funyuns too. Those are good. Oh, hash browns. Hell yeah. I love those too. Pancakes. I love a good pancake. Now I'm getting hungry. Seriously. I'm going to have to go make something to eat. T-bass this winter. It's probably easy to find up in Minnesota. Get Gigi a beaver tail. Yeah, you were telling me that to chew on. Dogs absolutely love them. Used to give them to your lab all the time. I know. I'll have to look into that. You mentioned that. I saw a beaver roadkill on the road earlier today. Timberwolves up by 10 with a minute to go, you guys. It looks like they're going to get the victory. Oh, we got some more acting over here. Oh, look at how mad Jokic is. He's always bitching. Seriously, he's always bitching and complaining. Just shut up. Shut up. You know what? Jokic, just quiet down now. You guys are going to be losers tonight, so. You know what, too? This could be back to the astrology for a second. Because, again, we're watching it all play out. And I did pick Denver to win this one by 3-7. But we're also seeing how Denver is still dealing with Saturn, the greater malefic planet, in their 5th house of how they play their game tonight. Saturn will slow things down. It will make you be disciplined. You have to put in the work. You're going one way, it'll slam the door in your face and make you go the other way. So we're seeing that play out here too. Timberwolves up by 11 with a minute left. Nuggets are our pets? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I have these little, speaking of nuggets. Oh, dude, I'm such an idiot. I thought we were still talking about like food or something. Yeah, Denver Nuggets are the Timberwolves pets. You're right. Yes. Oh man, it'll be so exciting if they can end this series in Denver on Monday. I mean, Denver's still trying here. They're still trying. They got a lot of work to do. No, that's the dagger. Timberwolves getting the victory. It looks like they're going to win by 12 or more. Woo! All right. Oh, really? It tastes a lot like asparagus? I love asparagus. It's so good. For a minute, I thought I had asparagus, but I don't. I have green beans. But I love asparagus, too. Joker going for the 3, not gonna work. You guys are losers. Go home. You know what? We're seeing the Minnesota Timberwolves being ruled by Venus tonight. The lesser benefic planet, but it normally brings positivity. All right. And the moon rules the people. The moon moved into Virgo, supporting the sun. And the sun is in the Timberwolves' first house of themselves as a team. So, here we go. DeSumo seriously does deserve the MVP. Hell yeah. He's been doing great. Making those free throws. So, wrong tonight on the prediction for myself. I'm going to move to 2-2 on the series. And we'll go to Monday night and see what happens there. I want some asparagus now. I'm seriously hungry now. I might have to make something to eat. I think I might make... Oh, look at Jane McDaniels getting in there. Still scrappy. And I'm going to also equate this to the Timberwolves having the old school jerseys, okay? And the old school trees. Joker's going to the line. Okay, it's like this game is over. Let's be done. People are tired. We need to go to bed. Yeah, good on the Timberwolves, seriously. Dealing with the injuries and still getting the victory. Let's see what the final score is going to be. Man, and it really seems like Dante DiVincenzo is going to be out for the series. Haven't heard anything about Ant yet, but we'll hear something, I'm sure. Jokic nails both of the threes. Minnesota is still up by 12, 27 seconds to go. You guys, I think it might be safe to say they got it in the bag. Ha! Hummingbird. Yeah, Nana's bedtime, exactly. For real. For real. Now they're giving us Taco Bell commercials, more like Taco Hell. Yeah, it's past my bedtime, seriously. I might just skip dinner and just go to bed. I'm too tired and lazy to make anything to eat. Everything that I have takes some effort and would take some time. So I wouldn't be eating until like probably like 11. I could make some popcorn in my Instant Pot. That's really good if you guys haven't tried it. If you have an Instant Pot, I have Amish popcorn. It's like tricolor Amish popcorn. I could make some of that. But I have some yogurt, some coconut milk yogurt. It's strawberry flavored. I could just eat that and just call it a night. I'm seriously too tired and lazy. Like, I'm hungry, but I'm kind of like too tired and lazy. Trying to think of anything else. Yeah, like everything I have requires effort, which is fine. But I think I have one piece of vegan cheese left. I could eat that. But otherwise, I was gonna make quinoa and tofu and use that pasta sauce, that homemade pasta sauce that my aunt gave me. But that's way too much effort right now. And then I was gonna do vegetables with it. But I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Because again, it's Nana's bedtime. That's so funny. T-Bass, oh, tomatoes from the grocery store have no taste. The only tomatoes are tomatoes from the garden. That's what my aunt made the sauce with. Yeah. That's the Italian in you. Nice. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, that's got to be why I like it. Because I don't really like tomatoes, like, at all. I don't like ketchup either. Blech. But yeah, this is homemade pasta sauce with her homegrown tomatoes and the herbs and stuff from her garden. So it's bomb. It's really good. But yeah, I was telling her today, I was like, I'm going to bust into that today, but it'll still be there. So, but yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I've never liked tomatoes. And ketchup, again, is trash. Don't even get me started on raisins, okay? Don't even get me going on raisins. Those are absolute trash and garbage. Damn, Io DeSumo has 40 plus points. Hell yeah. Minnesota, it looks like they're going to get a double-digit win here. They're up 110 to 96, and there is 15 seconds left to go in this game. Jaden McDaniels on Jamal Murray. Up until the end. Final score, you guys. I got to write it down. Minnesota 110, Denver 96. Woo! I was wrong in my prediction. Oh my God, you guys, we got a scuffle. Holy shit, we got a fight going on here. You guys, Julius Randle's getting into it with the Joker here. Both benches are cleared. Whoa. Yeah, this series is spicy. Woo, man. Rudy's getting in there. Jamal Murray's in there. Oh, yeah, this rivalry is getting a little bit more heated here, you guys. Jokic's just running his mouth, too. You know what? You guys are losers. Go home. Go home, losers. You guys, there's still a second left. I thought the game was done. Oh, Jokic is upset. Surprise there. He's always mad. He's big baby. He's on my shit list. He's literally getting to the point of Luka, the annoyance level for me. Yeah, Minnesota teams for the win. That's right. Let's see what really happened here. Oh, Jokic ran up and shoved Jaden McDaniels, and then Jaden McDaniels is like shoving him back. Oh, yeah. The Timberwolves are, Delton, to your point, the Nuggets are the Timberwolves' pets for sure. Yeah. Got a scuffle going on here. Jaden McDaniels is like going to grab Jokic's jersey and like pushing him back. Oh. Yeah, Jokic literally ran across the whole entire court and pushed him. He's a big baby. I mean, get over it. God, get over yourself. Annoying. Wait, who got the unsportsmanlike conduct? Did they call that on... Oh, they called it on the Joker. Yeah, go to the locker room, dude. Go have a banana and a drink of water and calm down, okay? He's pissed. He's a big baby. Like, I don't like this attitude. Like, he's a really good player. Jokic is a really good player. Obviously, don't get me wrong. But, dude, this attitude here, like, you run across the entire court because your ego is bruised or whatever. Like, grow up. I mean, Jaden McDaniels been talking smack. Don't get me wrong. But Jaden McDaniels got under his skin, clearly. So, yeah, this is a spicy series here. All that, and two, that also would align with the Denver Nuggets being ruled by Mars. That's that feisty, high energy, that fighting energy with Mars there. All right. And Timberwolves, ruled by Venus, the lesser benefic planet. They were able to get the victory, get that positivity. All right. And they were able to override Denver. And also for the Wolves, too, they also overcame Mars, Mercury, and Chiron in their 12th house of hidden enemies, of what's hidden away from them. And Mercury was the ruler of how they played their game. So the Timberwolves were really able to rise above, have that benefic energy from Venus, rise above 2 players going down and getting the victory. So kudos to them. So I'm going to have to write that down in my notes for sure. I was going to write down the final score here. And I'm going to come back and do my extra notes later. But, because I always have to go back and reference, you guys. Because I'm always learning. But yeah, I did pick Denver to win this one by 3-7. And the Wolves ended up winning 112-96. So there you go. But again, that's a really cool thing about doing the astrology charts for a sporting event. You literally get to watch the astrology chart play out in real time. And even though I'm like annoyed that I got it wrong and like missed some things, As an astrologer, I'm like annoyed about that, but I can go back, check my work, and like move forward. Got to get over it. But as a Wolves fan, I'm happy that they got the win. So, let's see. All right, you guys, last couple comments. We've been going for 3.5 hours here, so appreciate everybody joining. I had a heart attack burger at a restaurant a while back. It was a half-pound burger, and the buns were made up of 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. It was delicious. That sounds good. Yeah. I just, because even though I'm vegan, I just imagine those things like being vegan. That sounds good. Yeah. Between 2 grilled cheeses. I like that. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm seriously getting hungry, you guys, or I'm still hungry. You still love making onion rings? You still love making onion rings when I would have a fish fry with bluegill and walleye? Oh my God. My family does that at like family gatherings and stuff. They do like fish fries with like onion rings and walleye and stuff. I've never had bluegill before. But yeah, before I went vegan, walleye, really good. Freaking get down on a fish fry. So good. Yeah, yummy. See if you had a knife with you. Gigi could have a real nice treat today. Right? Yeah, exactly. I do, well, yeah, I have a couple. I have a little mini one that I carry, but yeah. She got her stale popcorn. Well, my aunt said it was stale. She got her stale popcorn from Fleet Farm. And she got like half a pup cup today. The rest is in the freezer. But she also got her main meal. And my dad goes hunting a lot and fishing a lot. So he always gives me bags of scraps, like meat scraps for her. So she has her own fridge. Yes, she has a mini fridge with her food in it. So her little freezer is still full with scraps in it. I have to grab another bag because we just went through it. So she might get some, but yeah. That's yeah, my dad is always giving me he's always like saving scraps for her. So she's got a freezer full of little baggies of scraps right now. I think she's got like beef scraps in there, a bag of that, and she's got a bag of like venison sausage in there, and I think some more like steak scraps or something like that in her freezer. And yeah, but he's always like, yeah, I got a bag of scraps. Next time you guys come over, I come over for the G-ster. So she gets hooked up, you know. Also, she gets excited to see my dad too because he will give her treats right away. So yeah, she gets hooked up on the treats for sure. All right, you guys, I think we're going to call that a wrap. All right, I'm going to say bye to TikTok first. That was fun. I learned a lot today that I can show the game. So I appreciate everybody on TikTok showing me that. And I got the sound effects that I can use. Thanks for the gifts, everybody, and liking and watching and hanging out. Appreciate that. I did have my face frozen again on here. So we got to work on that. I got to stop doing that. Taking the screenshot and then it freezes my face in like a really awkward way. So I'm going to try not to do that anymore. But appreciate everybody on TikTok. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. And I'll be back Monday. I'm either going to do, excuse me, I'm either going to do a prediction before the game. Because I don't think I'll be able to stay up the whole time because it's a little bit of a later one. Otherwise, I'll do a video and then I'll post it on here. But I'm going to say bye to TikTok. Everybody, you guys have a good night. Thanks for being here. You guys are the best. Again, thanks for liking and the gifts. I really appreciate it. And helping me learn the platform. Appreciate you guys. So you take care. Be good. And I'll check you later. Okay, bye. All right. YouTube, Twitch people. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. And the Wolves go up 3-1. Woo! We'll see if they can close the series out on Monday. And it'll be really interesting to kind of hear what happens, especially after that scuffle at the end of the game. and getting an update on Ant and Dante DiVincenzo. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like he's going to be back with like the way things looked, but you never know. We shall see. But yeah, thanks again, everybody. TikTok, YouTube peeps, appreciate you guys. Thanks for all your comments and chiming in. It's always good to talk to you. And until next time, hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. And like you heard over here, I'm planning to be back Monday, either do a video prediction or a live stream prediction. We'll see. It'll probably be a live stream prediction, but I'm not going to be able to stay up for the whole entire game. I'm not. I mean, you never know, but probably not. But anyway, hope everybody has a great one and have a great rest of your weekend or Sunday fun day. Hope it's a good one. And I'll see you next time. Okay, everybody? Peace out. Bye.